heartfelt.com.
You know, a nigga like me tend to keep him at arm distance.
Closer than most.
Y'all give you that. You got a little bit closer, but you know.
I just see so much in you, and I want that you.
Like 98,
I want to look deeper to you. Yeah.
Let's take it back then. When it was cracking, we probably took your 10-speed and jack your mag. Then one on the handlebars and one on the leg. Obituary pictures, I mess with them niggas dead now. We used to fail tests, we used to steal chirps, we used to smoke stress, we used to sell work. Nigga, you too cool for school, you ain't no fucking fool.
Welcome to another episode of the First to 32 podcast, and I'm your host Steve, aka S. aka whatever you know me as. And again, I'm back with my co-host
Big Zedder,
Big Zedo, Zedzilla, Zed the King, Zed the God. And I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Y'all been missing us. Y'all been asking what's been going on. Did we shut down? Did we give up? But no, the truth of the matter is, I needed a camera.
We back.
I had to buy a camera because my phone, I was originally recording on my phone, but it ran out of storage space, so I had to actually buy a real camera. And
So that's the reason for the last episode.
yeah, and a part of buying a new camera and me not being that good with cameras, I had to actually learn how to use the camera. So I've been on YouTube crazy and every other site search or whatever trying to figure out how to use the camera. So this is my first time recording with a camera, and we're gonna see if it worked. If it don't, shit, just bear with me because I ain't no IT tech. But nah, we've been going. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the sports world, but we're gonna lightly jump into it. So what we're gonna talk about is my boy North Carolina's finest, Tar Heel.
They don't claim him. Nah, they don't claim him. He got down on them, told on them people.
Rashad McCants, he talked a lot, but Rashad McCants, he was on somebody's podcast saying that he felt like
the arena.
Nah, he wasn't at the arena. Not this time. When he was on the arena, he said he could score 26, average 26. And
yeah.
Nah, I seen you play, whatever. But he said that he could. He felt like he could have averaged. I mean, he could have scored 81 points.
You got to check out the background though, how he doing it. Look what jersey he got on when he said it. So he was feeling it.
I got 15 in the first. That was easy. I can get 81.
What 81 you talking about? He said 15 in the first. That means he'll score 60 altogether.
But shout out to TA though.
T a real nigga.
He say what 81?
Boy, it's out the mud. We got the shop.
He's 81. Factor this in. I got 15 in the first. That was easy. I can get 81.
What 81 you talking about?
Kobe's 81.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got the shop.
Kobe's 81.
Hey, TA a real nigga.
Yeah, he is. I think TA and Zebo got a podcast together, so they
do.
I bet.
I seen D-Rose on them.
Yeah, so they went on there. I mean, Rashad McCants went on there talking like he always talk. And you think he could have scored 81?
No, I don't think he scored 45. It's crazy because you got 15 in the first quarter. He ain't playing 40 minutes in no game. They probably was losing. And 15 times 4, that's 60. So he not getting no 81. They not even finna be giving the ball as the fourth.
I fuck with Rashad McCants, bro, but he be going off the wall. I feel like Rashad is because his career was short, he didn't get to fully do it how he wanted to do it.
Live out his dream.
Yeah, to the fullest. I feel like he talked a lot and like what ifs.
I could just tell, like, I'll give him a shout out, bro. He keep Kobe name alive. But the 81 is crazy, bro. Like, hell no, not no 81.
Nah, Rashad could hoop in college though. But
they had a nice team though.
Nah, he could hoop.
He was alright.
He was their best offensive player on that team.
I think May was.
May was a little short, stubby nigga in the post.
Yeah, I think May was.
Yeah.
He fat as hell now too.
So it's
Ray. That was, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Ray was up there too though.
They had a solid squad, but Rashad just be tweaking sometimes though.
Yeah, he was going off.
But nah, that was just something lightly to jump into. But
What you think?
What?
Could he do it?
Hell no. He didn't even have a jump
What you
shot.
think it would have been his closest?
His closest?
Yeah.
He could have probably scored 35.
35.
Rashad he ain't had really no jump shot, so most of his points.
What team was he on with? Al Jefferson?
Minnesota.
Jefferson?
He got drafted by Minnesota.
Nah, he ain't scoring.
Nah.
They probably not even gonna let him score it.
That's what he was talking about in one of the other clips. He was saying like he scored. He averaged 15 with no plays ran for him. It was just putbacks and coming off screens and scoring. So that's what Marcus Cousins was like. Hey, bro, I seen you play. You couldn't average 26.
He told me I seen you play too. He told me I seen you play too. He told me we ain't nobody game playing for y'all.
He said, "What you trying to say? What you trying to say?" He was like, "Man, but nah." I think Rashad he could hoop though, but I think because his career was cut short and all the shit he went through while he was in the
What
NBA.
happened to his career? He got injuries? Or it was a Kardashian curse?
Yeah, the Kardashian shit. He was like the first one to date a Kardashian. They kind of like pushed him. I mean, he was injured too.
Oh yeah, I seen the video. He was like, yeah, they was saying like, yeah, I heard you was out with your girl.
Yeah. He was the first one to date a Kardashian.
Chloe.
Yep, the ugly one too. Shout out to the Kardashians.
That's your boy Elo. You gotta call him Low Money.
Big Low.
They go. I seen a clip on TikTok. They tell me, you need to talk to Chloe Money. I say, man, go on, bro.
Nah, Rashad, he would have had a solid career.
So you don't think he could have got 50?
No, not with the way not with his game unimproved the way it was.
That's fair.
35, I say 30. He could have probably got a 35 from, like I said, attacking the rim and free throws combined. But
He probably could have got 50 at the end of the season. You know how they be. Yeah, he probably could have got 50.
Yeah, against the Kings.
Yeah, that's
Against
what
the Kings, he could have pulled them off. But 80, he be capping though, bro.
Well, give him a shout out. You Kobe man.
Nah, shout out to Rashad.
Cause
Though.
he love Kobe. He keep Kobe alive.
He always going against the grain too. I fucks with him.
Nah, he try to act like he ain't though pup.
He ain't no puppy.
Yeah, he not. I fuck with that too. He be keeping it real. Sometimes he just be tripping. Other times though.
That whole podcast be tripping.
Yeah.
Oh God, they be tripping. But nah, though. Shout out to Rashad McCants though, and get your little situation right with everybody else from North Carolina.
That's all with.
Nah, I think he can come back from that.
What?
Bro. He ain't really
you don't see Raymond Felton? He just dropped him on the ether beat.
What'd he do?
You ain't see that?
Nah.
He said, I'm tired of this. He said, excuse me, mama, I'm sorry. I'm tired of this nigga.
I seen
on
that.
the ether beat.
I seen that.
For him and Charlie and
But-
they don't fuck with him at all. You know, he fucked their program up.
He ain't do nothing but tell the truth.
So what? He fucked it up. They couldn't go to the playoffs because of that shit.
Yeah, be alright. Shout out to Rashad for keeping it real, man.
Nah, he a snitch,
He could
bro.
come back from that though.
Bro, I'm a Duke fan. He ain't coming back. They don't fuck with him, bro.
He could come back. Him and what you call it, to sit down and have a conversation. He even said it though, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's over. They said it's over, bro.
The other dude didn't even play with him though. That's why I ain't understand it.
Theo?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
That's why I ain't understand why he was going so hard though.
Because he fucked the program up.
All he did was told the truth. Niggas was getting paid.
Everybody get paid.
Right. So
Why are you opening your mouth?
Shit.
Didn't you get paid? Wasn't you happy?
I dipped.
Let me tell my truth.
Nah,
man.
I think he started talking when motherfuckers started talking bad about him. So he was like, all right, well, shit, y'all want to talk shit about me?
I don't know.
Nah,
I just
you know
know
what
he
pissed
told.
him off though was when he was basically saying like the coach was like
Roy?
Roy was tripping on his name and shit and getting him confused with like other players because of their names.
Thought you snitched because of that?
And then motherfuckers was telling him like that didn't happen. So he started winning first though.
Nah, you don't tell, bro.
Look, man.
You see what Fred Taylor, he ain't tell. He said they dropped him off 30,000. He picked it up and left. He said he didn't go to the school.
I asked him too. You see what he said?
Who?
Mike, Udonis, UD.
What he say?
He said, you know him and Mike Miller got the podcast together.
Yeah.
He said they was in a room, in a dorm room. And he said it was a knock at the door. And he said Mike Miller opened the door, and it was, toothpaste holders. He says they stuffed the money in there, and Mike Miller pulled it out. So Udonis told him, "Hey, boy, I don't care where that came from, but I want to cut."
He said he needed his hands.
he said, I seen him. He was like, I seen him. I said, "Hey, boy, I don't care."
Oh, so they've been tight since college?
Who?
Him and Mike Miller.
I think they went to Florida together. I mean,
Yeah, they went to Florida together.
Yeah, they been tight.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. So he said, "Hey, boy, I don't know where you got that from. I don't know where it came from. I don't want to know. But just bring it on."
UD needed his cut. I ain't mad at you, UD. Go do your thing, man.
So nah, though, it is what it is. I ain't mad at Rashad though.
I am.
Come back, bro. You could come back. You can come back from anything, bro. All you gotta do is apologize, admit that why he was a little angry, because I think they'd be a little angry.
They are diehard fans, bro. That's a good program. He fucked up a lot.
What's
bro.
a good program?
North Carolina.
You think probably one of the best programs in Carolina, right?
Nah, we ain't gonna go that far. The brotherhood is the best, but I'm just saying that's a good program, bro. You fucked that up for a couple years.
Niggas do, man. They'd be alright, bro. They bounce back.
They helped him and his family,
He helped them.
and they helped him. They gave him money. He was poor.
If he wasn't good, they wouldn't have brought him to the program. So it's like a give and take situation. They needed him just as much as he needed them.
I don't think so. They didn't need him. He needed them.
He could have went to another program
He could have.
and still got paid.
Nobody would have paid him. They don't have the money like North Carolina got the money.
Well, this ain't NIL.
This was in that here.
They wasn't paying him. They was getting a couple bucks. They wasn't
He's getting like 40.
He could have went to USC and got a bag.
And nobody would have fucking looked his way. USC was
Reggie Bush
ass.
was getting a bag.
Football and basketball, two different programs.
Nah, they basketball team was decent. They had little Romeo, DeMar DeRozan.
Bro, fuck no. Them niggas was ass. Romeo didn't even play. Fuck out of here. He couldn't go there. North Carolina was a top damn near 3 team at the time.
They was solid though, but I think they could come back from it. I think Rashad be tweaking sometimes, but sometimes I respect him sticking to his guns though, because when he say some shit, he stand on it.
You supposed to.
Nah, some people could backtrack, but he stand on it. So
You supposed to backtrack and be wrong, but 81 is crazy. That shit just don't fly. Not 81.
I wish we could have played the rest of the clip because he explained why he could have did it. He said, "I just had the blueprint." He said, "Kobe just gave me the blueprint. All I gotta do is do it."
He Kobe Jr. If Kobe didn't have a son, so that's Kobe's son right there. He don't fuck around when it comes to Kobe. I fuck with that though, because a lot of niggas let Kobe's name just like Perkins. Perk talking about some, yeah, Kobe told me I was the best defender. So yeah, niggas be lying on Kobe.
I think he said it for real.
No.
I think he said something of that nature because Perk said he said it like when he was going in the club. But and his story never like changed. You know how some people lie and the story changed.
Who was he locking up? Bynum and Gasol?
He didn't say he was locking people. He just said he was a good post defender. He didn't say he was a.
Kobe played against Ben Wallace.
He was just shouting. He was just, you know what I'm saying?
Tim Duncan, David Robinson. No, that's not even close.
He was giving Perk some credit, bro.
Nobody gives Perk credit. Fuck out of here.
KD always give him credit.
KD give him credit for his 1.9 points per game.
Starting center had a whopping.
Exactly. Like, nah, Perk, that's cap, bro.
Shout out to Perk too, man. Big Perk doing his thing over there.
That's cap. Perk crazy.
Nah, Perk be saying some. Perk be talking like he was.
That nigga, they tell me some Perk. So how do you feel about the playoffs and the championship? Like, why? He wasn't doing shit.
He a champion though.
He is. He won 2 or 3. I think so. But
Yeah, that one in Cleveland don't count. I don't even think he dressed up.
boy, he was on.
Oh, you remember that?
He was on the
did dress
suit.
up.
He was on the suit one of the games, pointing out this shit. I think him and Draymond got into it.
Called him chilly.
Yeah.
Told him he was pop on. Nah, he did dress because
He just went off on Draymond.
that ain't nothing new. I'll be glad when they fight and get it over with.
Damn.
Ain't Draymond coming to ESPN next year?
Next year?
He's supposed to have a deal when he retire.
Damn, you think he retiring next year?
No, I'm just saying, like, he be part-time on TNT.
TNT always, so he probably
They combining for the games.
NBC.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably be there.
Yeah, I want to see him in person.
You got to see how long Steph gonna be. Whenever Steph leave, that's when he gonna leave.
Nah, Dre might have retired before.
Nah,
Steph got another 6-7 years in him.
hell no.
Why don't he? He don't play a physical style of
His body not ready for that. You know he gonna be like 40.
I know. He could
Hell
make it in
no.
the league at 40 with shooting 3-pointers.
But he got to still have that speed too.
He come off the bench.
I don't know, bro.
Ray Allen did it in Cleveland.
Steph Curry and Ray Allen's not the same person.
Similar.
They got the shooting ways, yeah, but
They both run off screens.
no. Hell no.
I could see it.
Nah, you can't see that
I could
shit.
see Steph coming off the bench in Golden State for the new generation when Kuminga take over.
Boy, his ass
I
is
think
leaving.
Kuminga leave. I hope he leave. I hope.
They need to fire Steve Kerr.
I hope Kuminga dip, bro. Why is Steve Kerr playing with that man?
I seen him say something like he was like he ain't want Kuminga and Jimmy to play along with each other. So Kuminga said he started practicing and stuff so he can play along and watching Jimmy so how they can co-op with each other basically.
Nah, bro. Kuminga is a bucket. I think what they was doing was because he didn't sign that extension. He wanted more money and he bet on himself this season. I think they was trying to lower his market value.
He got to learn how to shoot a three though.
Nah, he don't.
He do. He can't dribble.
Yeah, he got a solid dribble to get him to his spot.
He got a normal 56 on 2K. That's what he got. He can't dribble.
For handles?
Yeah. He can't dribble. He got a fucking regular 59 on the threes. Like I ain't said that to go out and go crazy on three, but he got to have a decent shot. Because he can't dribble or shoot a three, so it ain't hard to stick
It's
him.
mid-range, and he's 6'10", so he could post up. It ain't too many people who could guard him. That's why when he played that last game...
I think he's nice, though.
No, I think...
But I like Paz better than him. He a hustler, bro. I like people that go out there and work hard the whole game. Pause. I do.
I mean, I rock with those. I love those type of players, but we talking about levels. We talking about like star players as opposed to like somebody who come off the bench, give you like 10, 15 minutes.
Who coming off the bench?
Pods.
He starts.
He should be coming off the bench.
Kuminga come off the bench.
That's the problem there.
It ain't.
Nah, it is. That's why, did they win the series?
They wasn't gonna win anyway. If Kuminga started, they wouldn't win.
Yes, they would. Kuminga could guard Anthony Edwards better than anybody that they got on their team.
Jimmy Butler doesn't exist.
That Jimmy that y'all speak of doesn't exist anymore.
That's cap. We ain't gonna disrespect Jim the hug.
Jimmy, historically, he has been that person. but
Jimmy can stick in.
Jimmy damn near 42.
He is, but he still got defense.
Not that level of defense to where he can.
Kuminga can't stick in though.
Yeah, he did. When he was sticking and he was D'ing him up, he probably guarded him the best.
He did,
16,
but all he got to do is just go to the hole. They gonna give him a foul because it's Kuminga and him.
He was playing solid defense on him. That's why Steve Smith was like, well, I guess I could play him.
Steve Kerr.
My bad, Steve Kerr. Nah, yeah. I hope he leave. I hope he leave and go hook up with Greek.
Houston? That's what we going. We going to Houston.
Nah, we'll talk about that later. That's on the list.
Yeah, that's on the list, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of wild.
Nah. But yeah.
How the hell we just flipped all these?
Bro.
Just chatting.
Chatting like a motherfucker. Let's get back on schedule and Audacity. If Audacity was a person.
Rudy Gobert.
Nah, Abdul Carter.
You don't rock with that though? Nah, for real though. I don't have a problem with it.
Bro, Lawrence Taylor is arguably the greatest football player ever.
Football player?
Yes.
I can't argue that, but I'm just saying, like, that's giving him confidence to do that, though.
Bro, that's giving ignorance.
I really don't understand the whole retired jersey thing.
I did my thing. Nobody can replace what I did. Put my numbers in the rafter so it'll live on forever.
How many rings did he bring?
I think 1. He's a defensive player. He's
Yeah,
the only,
but defense wins championships.
he's one of the only players to have a defense.
In his era, for
MVP.
sure.
He's the only,
Damn, MVP?
yeah.
I ain't know that.
Oh,
You dropping gems. You dropping gems. You dropping gems. I ain't know that. But
Yeah.
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not against it because I don't get, like,
You don't see it being like a special thing to get your number retired.
I don't.
I do.
Like, what was special, like, with Mike and Kobe, that was special.
What you mean? Because they,
And Mark Cuban and Pat Riley,
cause,
that was special. Like, I feel like that's special. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
but all right. So you think that's special for league wise, but think about what he did for that specific
He
organization.
It's like he did what he had to do. He like you said, he one of the best, but let's be honest, giant organization is ass.
After he left,
Yeah. So it's like he got his jersey retired.
it's the equivalent to getting mama name tattooed on you.
Mama name?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I know my mama name.
Hey, bro, stop playing.
No, I'm not playing with my mama. I know my mama
bro,
name.
chill.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying no disrespect way at all. I know my name.
It's the equivalent to getting easy name.
Bro, I didn't want to get his name. No, not bro. No disrespectful
forced
stuff.
you?
Nah, they enforced me. His mama threw a tattoo party, and she was just like, everybody should get his name. Like, all right, this is mama. Gotta respect OG, and plus on top of this, Brody.
Right. He Brody.
Nah, I'm not against it, but I'm just saying, like, bro, I don't know, bro.
He's
Like,
the greatest defensive player the game has ever seen. Not just for the Giants, like their organization, but like overall, and for you to be
we can't argue that.
first thing you come out and say, "Yeah, I'm going for number 56."
We can argue that.
No, we can't.
Yeah, we can. I don't think he is.
Who better?
Edward Reed. Don't do that. Edward Reed. He just didn't win MVP. That's all we gonna say. Edward Reed was one of the
He didn't
greatest.
ever win a Defensive Player of the Year award either.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Yes, he did. He won. He led the league with 10 interceptions. Yes, he did.
He was arguably not even the best at his position.
Who? Ed? Who you gonna say? Troy Polamalu? Who you gonna say? Come on, hit me. Let me know.
Like 2 other names I could throw out there.
Throw him.
BD,
No. BD was just a hard hitter. He's not better than Ed Reed. Ed Reed get picks.
Troy.
Troy was Troy probably was. He fit his system well.
So did Ed Reed.
Bro, he got picks with the Jets too. You even know he played for them. You see what I'm saying? He did his thing everywhere. Punt returns, kickoff returns.
Bro, Lawrence Taylor is the greatest defensive player to ever live.
No, no.
He's not.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like Warren Moon. He gave Cam that number. But did you see what he said?
That's a racial thing
What you mean?
from one black quarterback to the next.
No, he ain't say that. He gave him the number because he said he did most of his damage with the Oilers.
Oh yeah, he didn't play for Houston.
He said
I mean, he didn't play for Tennessee organization. He played for the Houston Oilers.
but they got the Titans still.
Yeah.
He played for the Titans, so he said with the Titans he was like, I wouldn't have gave that to you if he told him like I wouldn't have gave it to you if it was the Titans.
Yeah.
I only gave it to you because I did most of my damage with Houston.
So it's your turn to do your damage in the same number. But
He said if it was
or you could take the Michael Irvin route.
he said if it was an Oilers jersey he wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
What's the Michael Irvin route?
he want everybody to wear 88.
That shit weak.
They offered to retire. He said no. He said every time I look at the field, I want the best receiver to wear number 88.
And they trash.
No, they had some solid people.
Who?
Dez,
Yeah, all right.
your boy,
Who? Coop? Don't say CD.
CD,
Ass.
T.O.
He ain't ready yet.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm gonna say that ain't his number. That's
Nah,
what he
but
should have asked to win.
But that's Michael Irvin approach. He felt like
I like that approach though.
he don't want to see his number retired.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think he was all that, but
Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
For his generation, for what he was actually.
yeah, okay. But yeah, like
That's why it's hard to compare like when people say all time
because
greatest.
they team was stacked.
Their team was stacked, but it was a 3-headed monster.
So yeah, so like I like that. Just take the number, bro.
That's that Simeon.
Yeah.
They do this.
Yeah, just take the number, bro. It's cool.
Don't ask. Don't be that confident to ask for that number.
Nah, but okay, so this is what I would do. I'll give you a 5-year contract, bro. This is what I'll do. you take my number for 5 years. If your numbers ain't good, bring my shit back, bro. That's what I'll do.
Nah, I get your ass a year-to-year basis.
Nah, I'm gonna give you 5 years.
5 years?
Because injuries.
Average play only lasts 4.
That's cool. Injuries happen. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you got one.
No, I'm gonna give you. I'll give you 4 to 5.
I do it on a week-to-week basis.
Nah, that's too much, bro. You did ass this week. Give me this shit.
Take my shit off, bro.
Put my jersey in the bag.
Like what Kobe did?
What?
Took his shoes.
Yeah, like
I'm on that type of shit. Take my shit off.
Nah, I'll give you.
And then after LT told him no, he requested Phil Simms can he wear his jersey because he was 11 in college. Yeah, told his ass no.
Come on, bro. He asked.
Who?
Sims.
Bro, for that, you gotta think about
for
what
the
he
generation,
did for that
but come on,
organization
bro.
in that generation, bro.
That's disrespectful to Carter.
Bro.
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. Come on, bro. I wouldn't even ask that nigga for his number.
You can't just put it on.
I don't want it.
He would in college.
I don't ask Phil Simms for no number. He's ass.
Phil Simms has 11. Abdul wore 11 in college.
What I'm telling you,
he was basically saying like, "Hey, let me wear that."
Okay, but what I'm telling you is, I would not even want that number.
Phil Simms had game, bro.
No, he didn't. As soon as I heard he had the number, I'm cool. That nigga ain't nothing. I'm cool. Yes, bro.
Nah, shout out to Phil though, bro. A legend in the game.
We gonna give you a shout out, but you ain't no legend. Fuck no. We ain't gonna do that. How many legends we got? Nah, we ain't gonna do that, Phil.
Got Waller too. I know that much, bro. Shout out to Randy Moss and Kobe Bean Bryant, man.
One was decent, one was overrated. That's
who the fuck was decent?
Kobe was decent.
Bro.
Got the rig games in his hand, but we ain't gonna start, bro.
Yeah, the what?
The rig games in his hand. We gonna keep it a buck.
A hater is born.
You seen Netflix, bro?
I don't watch Netflix.
You watch it. You seen what that ref said?
It, boy.
Steve Javi said it. I knew they was hating on Iverson too, but it's all love.
Didn't the Sacramento Kings miss like 20 free throws? Game 7?
Bro, if you watch any of them old games, Shaq in 3 seconds in the key all day.
They rarely.
We getting off topic though. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Abdul Carter. Shout out to LT, bro, the greatest defensive player the NFL has ever seen.
Shout out to Petty LT.
And I'm agreeing with you, bro. Don't ask me to wear my number. Like he told him, hey, young fella, go create your own legacy with your own number.
I'm not agreeing with you.
Hey.
You should have been nice, bro.
Nah, bro.
Be nice to the youth, man.
Well, yeah. Tell him to go get it.
Somebody was nice to LT before he got here.
He had to earn his stripes. He earned them, so his stripe is on the wall.
It's not hard earning that number on that weak-ass franchise. They only got like 4 or 5 good defensive players all time. Greats. Come on. What you want to
do? Straight hand.
Good.
Great.
Great, for sure. I'm saying your pick good.
LT.
Good.
They ain't got a list right now. I'm not a Giants fan, so I don't know them off the top of my head.
They don't have none.
But they got a solid.
Who you gonna say, Jason T-Horn?
Jason T-Horn was nice, bro. I swear to God.
But he's not great.
He was a lockdown defender.
Lock is crazy.
Lockdown.
Lock is crazy.
He used to get busy.
He got busy, but Lock is crazy.
No, he used to lock people down, though. No bullshit.
No.
He used to shut sides down, like completely shut a side down.
I wouldn't say all that.
Shout out to Jason,
What
bro.
you gonna say, Jason Pierre-Paul?
He was great.
Great?
For that franchise, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't hard being great for that franchise. Bro, right now, if you say Giants franchise over, Saquon would be a top 5 in the franchise.
How long was he there?
He wasn't there for 4 or 5 years. Odell too. They both would be in their top 5.
Odell had a good 10-year run with them though.
10?
7.
He did all right.
No, Odell was showing out. It was just that
It was flash. Odell is the Vince Carter of NFL. He just was flash. You see Vince Carter dunk you, but you wouldn't say, hey, get about Vince at the end of the game.
Nah.
You wouldn't.
Might be a nice little comp.
Nah.
You might be onto something.
Yeah.
Nah, Odell like the
Vince Carter.
the Iverson.
What the fuck? No, he's not. Hell no. We ain't gonna do that. He ain't easy hell, bro. That's what we gonna do. Hell no. That's disrespectful. Fuck no. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck no. That nigga is Vince Carter of...
They both changed the culture.
Michael Vick changed the culture.
Nah, Vic
That's Iverson. Two
fuck ups from Virginia.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely.
Mark is the biggest fuck up, but shout out Mike Vick getting Marcus a job at the college, man.
Nah, shout out to Mike Vick for being the head coach at the college and turning his life around after the situation that they. Yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, NBA playoffs.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
But we starting west or east first?
We can start in the East. So
First, it was Heat Cavs 4-0.
Hold on, bro. Slow down.
I got it. You ain't got to go nowhere. I got you, bro. This is bro.
We starting in the East, right?
Heat Cavs 4-0.
So y'all ain't seen us since the first round, right?
Yeah, it was around Game 5 of the Clippers and Nuggets.
Yeah, because that's when
Joker hit missed the shot in Gordon.
Yeah,
Mr. Nugget himself.
So yeah, y'all ain't seen us since round 1 of the NBA playoffs. So we could do a little smaller recap. What we was wrong, what we was right, what happened. So the first round was Cavs Heat. That was a sweep. I think I predicted that.
You did for sure.
For sure.
I didn't. I said I had Heat. Embarrassing.
What made you pick the Heat though?
For real?
Yeah.
The Heat culture, they come, but they don't got Jimmy no more.
They do play hard. I get it. They play hard.
So
but
you would think like they gonna come at least play. They laid down for real, but I thought they was just going. I really didn't see them winning. I thought it was gonna go like 6, but
thought they could outplay their way into 2 games.
Yeah, like they gonna muscle their way.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I didn't think that fucking Ty Jerome was playing like that. He was playing crazy. So yeah, I was wrong as fuck on that. I was wrong on both of the first rounds. For the first
Pacers, Bucks.
I knew the Pacers was gonna win.
Yeah, I voted. I mean, I said that off. I spoke on emotions when I picked the Bucks.
Yeah, I knew the Pacers.
I'm man enough to admit that I knew the Pacers was gonna win that, but they're a bad matchup for the Bucks. I think what the Pacers do.
Everybody is.
No, I think.
Who you think the Bucks could have beat? Minus the Heat. They can beat, and I think the Heat could have beat them too.
I think the Bucks could have beat Milwaukee.
The Bucks could have beat fucking Milwaukee.
Yeah, I actually.
Bro,
I ain't gonna say it.
No. Listen to what you just said. The Bucks beat Milwaukee.
I think the Bucks could have beat the Cavs. Oh bullshit.
Nah.
Yeah.
If Mobley played how he played that one game, nah. They got too much.
I think
defense.
that would have been a better matchup.
It would have been a great matchup.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think the Bucks could have beat the Cavs. I knew the Pacers was a bad matchup for the simple fact that they are up and down pace.
Neither one of them play defense.
But
the
Bucks
Pacers
defense is way worse than
I don't agree.
their guards playing defense. They play way worse defense.
Who is their guards? Dame and who?
Dame.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Dame, Kevin Porter's and Kyle Kuzma.
Pacers Pacers got some fresh legs too.
Yeah, they always up and down. So and they got toughness too. So
Who the fuck got toughness?
The Pacers, they're a little scrappy squad.
Who? Neesmith?
Yeah, he be on that. And the other little dude.
I get Spicy P. That's my boy. Shout out Spicy P.
Nah, bro. But that one I went off. That was all emotions. I fuck with Dame and I fuck with Greek. So I was hoping they beat the Pacers. I wasn't for sure. Now the next one, I was wrong.
We both was wrong.
Yeah. I had Pistons in 6.
The Knicks had the refs in their pocket. That's it.
I think.
And the Pistons played horrible at the end too.
I think the moment got too big for the Pistons.
Like at the fourth quarters, Jalen Brunson, he do best in the fourth quarter. He go crazy, and then nobody showed up for real in them games unless they won.
And there was a couple games I felt Cade just looked out of place. He didn't know what to do. The moment, like I said, the moment was too big.
He gonna grow from it.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the league next year, boy.
Yeah.
Feel sorry. So that was a good series.
In like 2-3 years, he probably be top 5 player.
3. I give him 3.
Okay.
He ain't really got no weakness, except being aggressive to me. He got a solid 3-point, good mid-range, handle, play defense, he rebound. He got it all to me.
A lot of them young too.
The whole team. I think the only person that was Malik Beasley was like their vet.
Schroeder.
And he was.
Schroeder they vet.
I hope he stayed.
He is. He there vet.
Malik Beasley was.
He was tossing.
Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway Jr. boy.
But Beasley showed up in that last one. He
Tim
said it.
Hardaway Jr. boy. Your daddy be like.
Nah, the way his daddy talk though, is just like, bro, you should be out here like Michael Jordan.
Nah, his daddy be saying like he need more touches with this team.
Yes,
with this
he should be
with
Michael
this team,
Jordan.
with this team, man.
Bro, the nigga went like 1 for 7 one game with
It
3.
was like 1 for 9. And he didn't make like his first 3-pointer to like the 4th.
Pops at the bench and blew. He like,
Yeah, so yeah. But I think they'll grow. I think they'll come back better. Boston Magic, it went exactly how I thought it would.
it didn't.
How it did.
You said sweet. I told you that. I told you
Boston gonna shoot themselves out at least 2 games.
Nah, you was like, well, all right. On wax, you said, hell no, they ain't winning shit. Woo, woo. When we was talking, you was like, nah, they might shoot themselves out.
Nah, Boston will shoot themselves out at least 2 games.
For sure. That's a fact.
The West.
OKC and Memphis is sweet. You called
I
that.
said that. I just don't think.
I said the Grizzlies can win in 7.
Yeah, you was true. You was going off emotions.
I wasn't though. You seen what happened when they got him. Ja had him. He said it.
My thing with the.
I
He was the same
believe.
person that said we ain't worried about nobody in the West. We got the West.
They not, but they took his team away.
That team wasn't. The team hasn't got better from year to year.
They got worse because they took his players.
Who?
They took Brooks. They took Tyus Jones. They need them. Tyus Jones helped him with bringing the ball up. He need another ball handler. He can't play point guard and stuff.
Ja hasn't improved his game.
He's still good.
You know, he's a good player in the league, but his game hasn't evolved to where he's added nothing to his game. And his
He shot better. His 3 ball is better.
It's a little better, but he's either 3 or drive straight to the hole. He done got that midi, that teardrop. Like
And they let go Steven Adams too.
That's true. They let go Dylan Brooks too.
That's what I'm saying. He needs them players.
His second best player is.
I don't know who his second best player either, Bam or Jackson.
It's Bane, but Jackson.
I said Bam.
Jackson is jacking up threes, and he's the biggest person on the court.
He's second biggest.
But that's,
81st.
that's why I knew they wouldn't,
And then they changed their coach too.
because of Ja.
But you changed the coach at end of the year. Why?
Because of Ja.
I
He
don't
said
think
they
it's
wasn't
because of
running
Ja.
enough pick and rolls. He said the coach was running more plays and sets for everybody to score, and Ja liked running the pick and roll, so that's why they got rid of him.
I got to read up on it. I don't think my man's Jack got him out of there.
I'm telling you, that was it. They was complaining about the play call.
But Jackson definitely shoot too much. Bang went James St. Patrick on there. He got goals, so I ain't see him the whole damn series. Shout out Scottie Pippen Jr., bro. That's who was hooping.
Yeah.
That's who was hooping. Scottie held it down for Ja.
SP3.
Yeah.
Nah, he got game though. Scottie Pippen Jr.
How you feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Your team let him go. You like y'all let everybody go. Bro, if you really think about it.
We did. We let it all started with
But if you think about it though, if you really think like,
We could have used Scottie Pippen Jr. though.
no, y'all could have used everybody y'all let go.
You talking about trades or like random free agents?
Look, Zubac,
That's what I was gonna say. We could have
Scotty,
used Lou
Brandon
Williams.
Ingram. Not even him. I'm talking about all young players. Scotty, Zoo, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Julius Randle. That's a nice.
But they was in the AD trade, so you can't include them.
That was done.
We got a championship out of it.
I'm not even gonna argue with that, bro, because I don't agree.
You don't respect the bubble?
I hate the bubble. Look, just be honest, bro. TJ Warren, he out there. They call him
The
fucking
bubble MJ. Nah, TJ Warren. Was
But look, after the bubble, where he go?
He ain't even in the league, I don't think.
Exactly. He went to the Suns. Nobody heard from him no more.
Just like your man, Jamal Murray.
He hooping,
He not bubble Jamal.
but he's still hooping though.
He not bubble Jamal.
Bro, you out of all people shouldn't be saying this. He get y'all hell. Game winner Jamal. That's what y'all call him.
Man, fuck dude.
Exactly. He get y'all hit. Flu game Jamal
I
the
do
other day.
admit we have let go like some talent that we could have used.
I feel like they just want the franchise to be like still be
Because even
relevant.
almost trading Dalton Connect was a bad thing if you ask me. We could have utilized him.
Hey, 2 years he gone.
He'll be traded this season.
Yeah, he gone, bro.
He'll be traded, but that's neither here nor there. But the next series, Clippers, Nuggets. I was wrong on that one.
Man, y'all know what's going
I said Clippers in what I said Clippers in 6 or 7.
You said 7.
Yeah, I knew
Y'all
it was
know
gonna
what
be
the
a long
f-
series.
going on, man. Nuggets all day. You know what I'm saying? You know how Russ got that revenge. Niggas ain't want to play him last year in the playoffs.
But it was the way they lost. And again, James Harden.
Uno.
James Harden. I don't know what it is, but dude be.
Can we say he the Peyton Manning of basketball?
Nah, because Peyton won 2 championships.
He did, but Peyton.
Peyton won one as a star and the second one as being carried. So no, he can't be Peyton Manning. He the Lamar Jackson.
Fuck no, we ain't gonna say LJ. Because LJ still have a lot of career left.
He's the Lamar Jackson.
Listen, bro, let me tell you about Peyton.
Yeah,
Peyton was ass.
He wasn't ass.
All right, but look,
who he
no.
went up against.
No, let me help you out though. Peyton, he won the MVPs. He
Yep.
showed out in the season.
Numbers was great.
Break records.
Yes.
He go to the playoffs. Shut down. 3-4 picks. Lose.
Look who he was playing.
It ain't about who you play. It's
Yeah,
about
it
you.
is.
No, you got to show. Look who this nigga was playing.
Nah, it is unexplainable. I'm not even gonna hold
It
it because
ain't.
he showed out in game 4. Was that 5 or 4?
Game 1.
James Harden was doing this thing this series against the Nuggets.
He had 2 good games.
I was champion. I'm like, yeah, you know.
And I really don't. Y'all count the game 1. I don't count the game 1.
Why not?
Because he scored 30-something, but he had like 15 or 20 in the first quarter.
Yeah, Kawhi took over the second half. That's all they needed.
No, James was
Balance.
scoring in the fourth quarter.
Balance.
Nah, that wasn't enough.
Yeah. Let me pull up his stats from that game.
That game 1, he had like 9, 8 points. I mean, game 7,
Yes.
he had like 7 points.
The Clippers lost 101 to 120, and it was actually worse than that.
It was.
It was way worse
The
than that.
bench got in and started hooping. It was. What's his name? Had like
Dunn?
No, not done. Hell no. I forgot his name, bro. He used to be on the bench when Russ was there, but he was hooping. He scored like 10 points. He dark skinned. I think his last name Brown though, or Bryant.
Nah.
Brown or Bryant for sure.
Brown only had 0. Oh yeah, you right. He had 13 points that game.
See, he had more points than James Harden.
Yeah, and Bogdanovich.
Only person doing something that game was Kawhi for real.
Nah. So James Harden had 7 points, 13 assists, and 5 rebounds. He only took like 8 shots.
He was diamond though. He was diamond. He was getting his dish.
That's that shit that people be talking about.
It
Now
is.
that for those people who argue me up, down, side to side, and said that James Harden is better than Dwayne Wade, this is why he's not.
None of my homies put on his page after that shit because I uploaded
Nah, say his name.
Sco. Shout out my boy Sco. I uploaded. They was like, They basically said that in the post, like, and this is why you need to stop seeing James Harden better. He said, fuck that shit. I don't get no fuck James Harden is better. I was like, shit. Because I uploaded, like, yeah, y'all need to let it go. He was like, man, fuck that shit.
Hey, Sko, let it go, bro. Let
He
that
was
shit
like,
go.
fuck that shit. He still better. Man, I was laughing so hard, like, this nigga did not fuck
Let
around.
that shit go, bro. It's over with. That debate, that conversation, it shouldn't be had no more.
I'm gonna be honest, though.
Let it go.
That should have never been a
It should
conversation.
never. But you know, the newer generation like his style. It's the same thing with the whole Paul George thing.
What?
You know, a lot of people think Paul George cold.
He is. I'm not on his fan base no more, but he is.
Cause it looked good.
No, bro, he was him.
When? What was Paul George
Hey,
fine?
Pacers Paul? Don't do that. Hey, he was hey, if Paul George didn't get that injury, bro, he'd be a top 20 player. He wouldn't?
No.
Bro, he was him. That weak ass team he was on.
That team wasn't weak.
Roy Hibbert. David West.
David West is an all-star.
Yeah, on the fucking Hornets.
And with the Pacers.
Paul got them and Roy was too, but Paul got them now.
If Danny Granger don't get hurt, Paul George don't even get no tick.
I agree. But if Drew Bledsoe don't get hurt, Tom Brady don't.
Nah, Tom was gonna be great regardless.
He wasn't going to get in if Drew don't get hurt. Drew got hurt.
It's another debate.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bill would have never tried to take Tom's job away if he didn't get hurt.
That James Harden conversation is over with.
It shouldn't have been a convo, bro.
It's actually a debate if he a top 5 shooting guard of all time at this point.
Who?
James Harden. He might not be top 5
Who would you say top 5 shooting guards?
off the top of my dome.
No, you're going to say Kobe. You're going to say Mike. Who else?
Dwayne Wade is number 3. That's top 3 without even question.
Who
You
else?
got Iverson,
That's one. Who count?
Clyde. Niggas better stop disrespecting Clyde Drexler.
I agree.
I
Don't
know it was so long
disrespect.
ago.
I agree.
know
Don't
it was so long
disrespect him.
ago.
But I'm not even. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. You right? Because it's like he show up in the season, but you can't depend on him.
Yeah, so it's
But Clyde ain't. Mike showed his ass on Clyde. No? So what did Clyde do besides him and Dream win the ring?
if you take away James Harden MVP,
You gonna say, well, he averaged 30 points.
Clyde was up there in points too.
He probably was. I ain't really check in the Clyde point averages for.
So at best he's 5. At best he's 5. That's off the top of the head. Ain't even looking at nobody else. That's what I'm saying. So that whole D Wade James.
I don't
Harden
even really
conversation is over.
like people saying he was a shooting guard though.
You think you're a point guard?
Yes, that's what he played for OKC. When he was on the bench, he came in.
I think it's a conversation about point guard and offense initiator because I think that's the argument.
Yeah, okay. Because when he used to be on OKC, he came in the game. Russ go to 2.
Even with Houston, he was a point guard.
That's what I'm saying. He run the flow.
So does that mean Iverson was a point guard?
He didn't bring the ball. Snow did.
So is Steph a shooting guard? Because Draymond initiates the offense.
Straight my point forward.
So does that mean Steph a shooting guard?
So we gonna say Clay is small.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Does that mean LeBron is a point guard?
I always said he was a point. Remember, he was when Live first came out. He was a point guard. The first Live when he was on.
Yeah, you're right.
He was a point guard.
04. That means Kyrie is a shooting guard.
He is. Luka was running the flow, and Kyrie was on the off.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's a combo to be had. But yeah, the D Wade, James Harden, that's over with. We're not talking about that no more.
But is Greek a point forward? Because he bring it up. When they won a championship, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, but that's just because that's his only way of knowing how to get. He don't have a post game like that, so all he knows is I'm gonna get the ball and I'm gonna run past you niggas.
He's just a bullet. He just go.
And that's just his strength. I don't think he doesn't like when the in a half court setting he doesn't initiate the offense. It's just when he get the rebound, he thinks I'm gonna run past you niggas.
What about Joe?
No, he doesn't initiate the offense either. He's just able to.
He initiated.
Sometimes when he get the ball, he's just like, all right,
He the snake. He the head of the snake.
Nah, definitely.
All right.
But yeah, that was another thing I was kind of disgusted in. I ain't like the way I was okay with the Clippers losing. I didn't like the way they lost.
You wasn't okay with them losing. You wanted them to win. And I told everybody that betted against me that said they
Who betted against you?
They ain't bet against me, but they was just like one of my homies. He was telling me like, "Yeah, Clippers, they the team. Look out, they gonna do this." And I was like, "Bro, they have James Harden. They gonna lose."
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought this was the year for the Clippers.
It's over.
I'm like, all right, they could beat if they knock out Denver. I'm like, all right, they could definitely smoke OKC.
Okay, so he was gonna beat him. Young legs. The legs, young.
Yeah, but what OKC cannot defend Kawhi. Like they don't have.
They can't, but
defend Kawhi.
Kawhi gonna have a bad game or two.
They don't have anyone to defend James Harden too.
Defend himself.
Besides game 6 and 7s.
Yeah, but he had some good game 7 before.
Yeah, he did.
But
some people think he never had a good game 7.
That's dumb. He just.
It's just the big ones.
Yeah, the ones that really matter.
Yeah, he tweaked. But yeah, I was disappointed in that one. The next one, the Rockets and the Warriors.
You had the Warriors. I was wrong. I had the Rockets.
Yeah, I knew that was. I picked the Warriors specifically off experience.
I think the Rockets still better.
Better. They had a better team. For sure.
I think Rockets is y'all time. Sengun, Jalen Green, y'all round pick, whatever it is. Greek. We back. That's it. There go the method right there for y'all winning the next 2-3 rounds if y'all want to. That'll be a nice team.
I think you got to keep Jalen Green.
No.
I was disappointed in Jalen. I was they didn't even play him in the fourth quarter in like 2 of those games.
You think you disappointed? Let me tell you what Lou Will said. He said, Jalen, y'all saying that about Jalen Green? He said something. That's not what he said, but it was something like this. He said he could be the next Kobe or something like that.
Who said that?
Lou Will. He said that like either he said Kobe had a bad thing or
because Kobe hit them 3 air balls.
Yeah, or he's hit is crazy. he hit shit, but he either said that or he said he could be the next Kobe. WAP sent it to me. I said, bro. I said, hey, don't ever send me shit else again, bro. I said, this is the worst take ever. He would never be Kobe, bro. I said that nigga's ass.
I need to stop comparing people to Kobe overall. But Jalen Green had a terrible series, like terrible. It was when I was seeing him not getting tick in the fourth quarter, I was like, damn, that's kind of messed up. And you're supposed to be like the franchise player. So, bro, hopefully he grow from this too and don't like take a step back because he had a good season too.
Peace. Trade him now. He still got a little value. Trade him.
If you could get him straight up for Greek, I'd do it. But I don't think Milwaukee.
Give him a pick. Milwaukee don't have a choice.
Yes, they do. They got Greek for 2 years.
Yeah, and once he leave with no trade, y'all gonna be blue.
Yeah, then we could turn the fans against him.
Man, that I was on FanDuel Drive Games. And
bro, stop shouting them out. They ain't paying us.
Them my people. But look, dog, I was just telling you, they had Jalen Green 25 points. First 2-3 games. The rest 15, 14. I say, God.
Yeah, bro.
This nigga ass.
Yeah, he bogus. He's so bogus. But no, I knew the Warriors would win because experience. I wasn't convinced on Houston. I've never seen them do or take that next step. So,
bro, shout out Steph Curry. He was cooking their ass.
No, he was cooking that person.
He was cooking all their ass. That one game we was watching,
I was pissing him off though.
Oh, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan was pissing him off.
He was cooking that ass. Dylan Brooks told him, I'll keep slapping that hand. He was cooking their ass. I'm damn. That one guy I said, yeah, they ain't beating them, bro. He fucking them up.
Nah, he just, I don't know. Nah, Steph went off that game. So I was with that one. So that was the whole first round. So move on to the next round.
Did we even make picks for the second round?
Nah, we didn't get a chance to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Lakers lost too, so. But.
Oh, you switched? Hey, I forgot about the Lakers. Please. You know my motto. Ant-Man, Batman. Hey, bro. Julius Randle kicked ass, bro. Bro, shout out to my boy J.I. We got to give him a nickname. J.I. is Julius Randle. He kicked ass, bro. Then game 5, Rudy, bro. Nobody.
Why you gotta go through?
No, we got to, bro. We got to. Game 5, Rudy, bro. My daddy gonna love that, bro. But, bro, we gotta respect Big Ru, bro. Game 5, he go crazy. What he had, 20 and 20?
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Rudy went crazy.
He probably won all that, but.
What? He had like 20 and 20 for sure.
No, Julius Randle had 23, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Rudy Gay had 27
Rudy
and 24.
Gay? Come on, bro.
I mean, my bad, Rudy Gay. I never disrespect you like that again, bro. Rudy Gobert had 27 and 24.
Ooh-wee.
It was all off lives, though.
No, it wasn't.
Most of his points off lives.
He was catching
And
rebounds.
Rebounds and putbacks.
JJ disrespected him though.
Nobody disrespected him. We played him accordingly.
He a grown man.
What that mean?
Nigga tried to put LeBron on him. Rui. I ain't even 6'9". That is. He
That's
a
our
grown
big man.
Oh, that's not. Y'all have Jackson Hayes.
He was hurt.
No, he wasn't. JJ wasn't playing them niggas no more. He was fed up.
Nah.
JJ, you know what happened? JJ thought about it when Bron him on that pod. He was like, man, Bron set me up. He gave me this weak ass job. These niggas is little and ass. Rudy was showing his ass that game.
You done, bro?
No, hell no. Hell fuck it, nah. Because I see how you was celebrating. I'm telling you, like, bro, I told you, like, this is a bad matchup. The Lakers probably had a better chance of beating OKC than beating them. Any team minus the Nuggets, they had a better chance than. Yeah, I know you sad, bro. It's all good, bro. This shit happens.
Hey, man. Ant-Man, Spider-Man.
Hey, I ain't heard from Shannon Sharp in a while either. He trying to act like he battling legal problems. Nah, nigga, they got their ass beat.
Nah, it was slight though. I ain't gonna say it was a bad matchup. It was just one of those times where we ain't bring our A game. That was it.
That was a horrible matchup.
Nah, we could have beat them.
And had stand no chance beating them. Y'all only won one game.
And like we just integrating Luka into the mix, so it's kind of like if you run that back next year, we got him.
Luka is a horrible playoff player.
Nah, hell no. How could you say that? He took a team to the NBA Finals.
He didn't take shit.
Yes, he did.
Go look at Luka numbers when they played against OKC. Kyrie was cooking them niggas and PJ Washington.
Because they was paying
Go
attention
look
to
when
Luka.
they went against them. Kyrie and PJ was cooking them. He was doing okay.
We ain't gonna disrespect Big Luke like that.
Well, it ain't no disrespect. It's the truth. He like James Harden.
ALK 77.
Come on, bro. Give him a nickname. It's crazy. And he ain't even finna stay there with y'all. He leaving, bro.
Damn. Nah, it was just one of those years that we needed to go home early to like recalibrate, get everything situated.
Think about the players y'all let go.
We ain't let go nobody.
Julius Randle.
None of them won championships.
They did. Y'all had McDaniel too. Y'all drafted him.
You know.
What's up?
We have a chance. I agree. We let go some good, solid players. We do a great job of drafting talent. Like we do a great job of drafting and scouting talent. So our drafting is like top tier. So what's up?
Drafting?
Yeah.
Fucking Bronny James? What the fuck you mean drafting? No, fuck no. Y'all do a horrible job of drafting.
Come on, bro. He's a solid prospect.
All right, look. Let me tell you the solid job. Give me 5 years from now. Go back 5 years and give me all y'all first round picks and where they at now.
5 years.
What's that? 2019.
When did Zoe came in? What was that? 2017, 2018. So we had Zoe, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Julius Randle, Josh McDaniels.
Who was that?
I mean, what's his name?
Josh McDaniels. He on NFL, bro. That's the coach.
You know what
Jaden.
I mean. Jaden McDaniels.
That's 5, right? That's 5.
That's 5.
Where they at? None of them were y'all.
None of them have
Horrible times, yeah.
None of them have championships.
Okay, what that mean?
It was a great move.
Jaden McDaniels had nothing to do with that trade.
But I'm saying though, the trades that and the move that we made was for championship purposes. Like they work great talent. I would give it to you.
I would say like if you won like 2 or 3, then we can brag.
Nah, I'll take that one championship over those people. Because out of all of those players that we let go, it was a solid roster. It would have been like a OKC, but Brandon Ingram would have been our best player.
That's great.
Nah, he ain't got it.
He got it.
He ain't showed me that it yet.
He keep getting hurt, but he got it. Solid point guard in Zoe. You like him.
Zoe was a one.
You got that scrappy player, Josh Hart.
Top 10 point guard when healthy.
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Top 10 is crazy.
PG when he healthy.
When was he healthy? He not even better than his brother.
That first year with the Bulls,
He's not better than his brother.
he's the best ball brother.
He's not. The youngest brother is.
He's a better scorer, not a better facilitator.
He averaged 8 assists.
But Zoe can get everybody where they need to be.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
I let go Caruso, too.
Damn, I forgot about
Oh, okay. Matter of fact, I got something for you. You talking about championships. KCP.
Yeah, we let him go too.
He won a ring.
So?
Bad business move there, huh?
Yeah, dude was on house arrest playing with us.
That's cool.
Get him out of LA.
He supported
He don't know how to act in LA, bro. We had to get him out.
Job, man.
Nah.
Hey, what happened to Christian Woods?
Who?
Christian Woods. Y'all let him go?
Yeah.
I was just asking. I don't know who he was. I remember he had some baby mama problems.
I think he with New Orleans, actually. Or one of them teams.
He was with Dallas, too, I know, but he ain't with New Orleans.
Yeah. But that one, the second round. So now Golden State lost to the
Timberwolves.
T-Wolves. I think I predicted that one, right? Yeah, I did.
Nah, you said Warriors.
You had to look on your phone and go through the
Yeah,
message.
but you said Warriors.
I did.
Yeah, you said Warriors. You said they
I
got
ain't gonna hold you. I did. I thought the experience, and I didn't know Steph would get hurt.
Yeah, Steph got hurt.
That has to be noted. Steph got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
So
Why we can't know Ja got hurt?
who?
Ja.
Ja got hurt. They was already down like 2-3-1.
They was down 2-0.
Yeah,
And they was up 20 at halftime.
niggas come back all the time. B.
And they barely won game 4. Scotty had 30.
Scotty said they wasn't game planning for Scotty.
They have a choice. Ja was gone. Who was they game planning for?
You don't really, unless you've seen people do things, you don't like game plan for that.
He had 30 before that. The game 3 when Ja got hurt. He had their first 10 points. Yeah, stop that, bro. Come on, be fair, man. Be fair.
Yeah, Steph got hurt, but nah, Ant-Man just went crazy. Julius Randle.
Yeah, that's
Julius
what
Randle showed out.
He
this
had
series.
like 10 assists one game.
He had a triple.
Yeah, he had a triple.
Yeah. This is the Julius Randle that I've never expected I would see. He was under control. He wasn't making bad decisions. He wasn't forcing anything. So this is
Keep giving him compliments.
Nah, he showed out because I like Julius Randle, but my thing with him was he always tried to play like a point guard.
He had point forward.
Yeah, but he don't have.
And you don't like him.
Nah, I rock with him.
What you keep telling me?
He definitely gonna. He bound to do.
You've been waiting on this. Yeah, he gonna fuck
He
up.
gonna fuck up.
Don't worry
That's
about it. He
what
gonna
he
fuck up.
That's what he do.
Julius out there like
Julius, he try to. My thing with him is he play like a point guard with not the best handles, and he don't have a go-to move, and then he'll shoot threes, and he's not that good of a three-point shooter.
I ain't gonna lie, his hands was his cheeks.
But he tried on
Yeah.
Well, he
went like 4 for 4.
and then he always go left, like he could never go right.
Yeah.
But this series, he was making the right decisions. He wasn't forcing anything.
Both them serious.
Yeah, first and second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
showed up.
I'm proud of Julius Randle, and I'm gonna give him a shout out because he's from the home team. We drafted him. You know,
That sound bad. Y'all drafted him. Y'all
But-
let him go.
and then
Wait, was he a part of AD draft?
yes, we gave up Julius Randle. No, I don't. It was no, he wasn't. I don't think we re-signed him. I forgot how he left us. Was he? Yeah, I think he was. We gave Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Lonzo Ball, and Josh Hart for AD.
That trade.
Yeah, we gave up our whole
Y'all
core.
let him go.
Yep.
That was who did that? Rob.
Big Robbo, yeah.
Shout out Rob. He cooked.
We cooking.
He traded them for AD, then cooked AD for Luka.
That's a
That's a
yeah.
cook.
He whipped that up.
That was a whip.
Yeah, he
But it's
whipped that
fucked up with Luka suck in the playoffs. But that was a whip.
The future.
I ain't
man.
gonna lie. He cooked. He cooked. That was a nice cook.
The Thunder and the Nuggets, they going to Game 7 tomorrow.
2:30 beat that B squad. Russell Westbrook double for the win. Easy.
Yeah, 2:30 p.m. ABC. We might go live for that game. Actually, that might only be our first live podcast. Want to do that?
Yeah.
We might do that. So y'all tune in. We gonna go live on.
What?
You ever went live on YouTube?
Nope.
Want to
know.
try it?
Yeah, we can.
We might go live on YouTube and Facebook. YouTube at the First to 32 podcast, and Facebook will go live on
Your page.
yeah, Smush Parker. So y'all can go follow my page or add me for the content. We're gonna go live.
Don't like Smoosh, but got his name is crazy. Your idol
Shout
treated
out
him
to Smush
horribly.
Parker, man. Shout out to Smush, New York legend, New York playground legend. Yeah,
He from New York?
yeah, legend over there.
I ain't know that.
Yeah,
He ain't no legend.
nah, no dead ass.
I don't care.
Like no dead ass.
Stephon Marbury.
I didn't say he was the
Rod
greatest.
Strickland.
I didn't say he was the greatest.
Mark
He's a
Jackson.
legend out there in New York.
Nah, we cool. Nah,
Why you
Smush.
fuck you gonna say we cool? You're not even from New York.
I'm representing y'all today, bro. I know that ain't one of y'all legends, bro.
Shout out to Smush.
Ali
man.
Mo. You know what I'm saying?
Ali. Over in the East, the Cavs.
So do they get a pass?
Fuck no.
They got injuries.
I don't give a fuck.
But damn, you that
I don't
mad.
give a fuck about the Cavs. No, they don't get no pass, bro.
But I told you that though.
You did. I knew they wasn't going to win the championship, but I thought they could at least beat Indiana.
They
and
can.
then get smacked in the next round.
They can, but it's just Cavs is frauds. And then on top of that, the way to beat Indiana is just play.
Physical.
Nah, not even that.
Smart.
You play half court offense.
Just slow them down.
Yeah, just because they just want to run all day. So.
Donovan Mitchell disappointed me, bro.
What the fuck? Who?
Disappointed. Donovan Mitchell.
Why?
He ain't do enough.
Bro, what you want him to score 60?
Yes. Do what's got to be done. And you got to do more than just scoring. He
He almost had a triple double in the game.
then they lose.
They won.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
giving Cavs
hey
a pass.
Don, we ain't gonna do that, bro.
Don,
You hooped.
more.
Hey, that nigga went crazy.
Don, I need more.
Nah, what the thing
Darius, I
was
need more. Even though you was hurt, I need more, bro.
ass,
You don't fuck with Darius?
cheeks.
Nah, you tripping.
Nah, I ain't tripping. He ass.
Nah, you tripping. Shout
Yes.
out to GI, bro.
Bro, the problem is we get niggas too credit too much too soon, bro.
Too soon?
Yeah, he ass, bro.
Nah, he ain't ass. He a solid PG.
What's solid?
Darius Garland.
You know what I'm saying? Like define solid. That's what I want to
He
know.
ain't great. He ain't bad. He solid.
He ain't good.
Nah, he good.
He
He
ain't.
was battling an injury. We ain't gonna give him a pass though. But to lose, what they get? They win one game. Yeah, one game.
I think they won
That's
two.
unacceptable. Yeah, it was 4-1. To win one game, that's unacceptable. As the number one seed, to win one game, barring injuries, I don't care about injuries.
I do. I care about
not this
injuries.
series.
Yeah, you
Not
do.
this series. Nope.
Bro, the game they won, Mobley played. He defended like crazy. You thought that was Ben Wallace out there. Mm-hmm. So it played a major role. Mm-hmm. Nah, that's whack, bro. That
I'm not
ain't,
rocking with
that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. That's whack, bro. That's whack.
You know what they did?
They lost.
They did everything we said they was gonna do. We said they was gonna act like the Atlanta Hawks.
They did, but I knew they like.
I didn't expect them to lose to this team. I said they wouldn't. They didn't have a chance.
I ain't gonna try to be disrespectful, but you're not gonna win a championship with Donovan Mitchell.
Not as your best player. No.
Yeah, so I knew.
I knew they weren't gonna win the championship, but for them to lose to that team, I didn't.
The Pacers are weak to me, but if they like a generic version of
the
Nets, no, the Nets
with J. Kidd,
yeah,
and
they
Vince
generic
Carter.
version of.
Nah, they was better than that.
Who?
The Nets. Don't disrespect.
Nets better than the Pacers?
Hell yeah.
I said the generic version.
Nah, I don't even want them in the same.
So like
version.
you go get Fruit Loops, Fruit Rounds. They Fruit Rounds. They ain't them. They the generic version.
Nah, bro.
Spicy P is they hard. That's who bring their defense.
So you saying he Kenyon Martin?
He scored more than King, but he
Don't
like
play defense like that though.
nah. But I'm saying, but he the hard. He the reason why he got the championship DNA.
They had the Dikembe Mutombo too, bro. You forget about that.
No, they didn't. They had Todd McCullough.
They had Dikembe.
They got him like when they was done. They got him when they was done. They had Kerry Kittles at first, then they traded for Vince Carter.
Cavs got to get blown up now.
Nah,
I don't think Donovan Mitchell come back.
he got to. They just got that coach this year. He won coach of the year.
He should have won that.
I agree to that, but I'm just saying.
JB should have won, or Ty Lue.
Tyloo, fuck no. It's weak ass. Like it's
Yeah,
trash.
The
Just
Celtics
like he
lost.
was in NBA.
Celtics lost.
The prayers to JT, man. And
Yeah.
JB, because I heard you got an injury too, even though I don't believe it.
JB he ruptured his Achilles in Game 4.
JT.
I'm sorry. Jason Tatum ruptured his Achilles in Game 4. They came back and won. Was it Game 4 or 5?
It's 5.
Game 5. I'm sorry, because then they won Game 6 because JB.
No, hell no.
No, it was Game 4. JB went crazy Game 5.
Because they was down to, they
Yeah.
won the third and lost.
But yeah, he had. They say he had successful surgery, so he should recover. He'd probably be out for most of next season though, which is sad.
He going to be out for the season.
Yeah. Shout out. Oh, Dame did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Both of them out for
and
the
our condolences to Dame Lillard and Jason Tatum also. But yeah, I'm happy Boston lost.
Wow.
You know why?
Awesome hating Lakers shit.
Nah,
All right.
I don't. I think they way up they coach's
Oh,
philosophy.
yeah, you don't like how they shoot the threes.
Yeah, they shoot too many threes. Even when they not hitting threes, they continue to shoot them. It's
So
like,
who-
the fuck,
Who would you have to coach them?
coach?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's some coaches out there?
Frank Vogel. Would you bring Mark Jackson back?
He smoked. He not coming back to the
Yes,
league,
I
bro.
would.
It's been over 10 years ago. We gotta let Mark die.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just saying it's already been said.
No, I
like,
know,
not coming back.
yeah.
We ain't getting that back.
They should have kept what's it called?
Yeah, you know what happened.
Yeah.
But
Joe Mazzulla just give me Russell Wilson vibes. I don't like him, bro.
he just come off as a robot to me.
Like he tried too hard. That's how I feel like.
To be stoic and straight.
Yeah,
like it's an act.
They should bring Brad back.
Brad Stevens.
Yeah.
He in the
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
upstairs.
saying. Just come chill.
That might be it. Or like you said, Frank Vogel,
No, I don't think they should get right.
Darvin Ham, give him a try.
Ham, my boy. I don't think Ham would be good.
Scotty still out of a job.
Who?
Scotty Brooks.
Scott Brooks?
Yeah.
You're not a Lakers fan. You're not a Lakers fan.
Why?
He on the Lakers.
I mean, you could get a coaching job. Get him
Nah, let him stay with y'all, bro.
Fire
Scott
him.
Brooks would be decent with them, though.
Bro, get Joe Mazzulla out of here.
Yeah, he gotta go.
You
I
got
don't like Joe.
you got JB and JT is one of the best like forwards as far as driving to the hole, posting up, creating shots, and you want them jacking up threes. Like it was to a point where JT would get past somebody and then step back and shoot a 3-point. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I can remember in the season where it was a game where they didn't shoot well in one of the games, and Joe Mazzulla was like, yeah, we're just gonna shoot more threes.
They asked him would he do it again. He said yes.
Yeah,
I don't give a
because that wasn't that one of them games they shot like 73s or some shit like that. Yeah, so no, I don't think that works. But I'm happy they lost. Hopefully they don't do the same thing next year. Well, that roster might not even come back.
Trade KP.
They're gonna have to blow it up because they got to pay JT.
Trade KP.
What you gonna do with Drew?
He'll take a minimum wage. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Where he gonna go?
Drew could go anywhere.
Where?
Shit,
He want to play?
back to Milwaukee.
Boy, Greek leaving. Don't bring your ass in now. It's over.
He ain't going nowhere.
Greek is leaving.
Yeah, so right as of now, it's the Pacers and the Knicks. They scheduled to play Wednesday. The first game Wednesday, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Central Time, and then we got the
That's
winner
on ESPN.
TNT.
Okay.
Yeah,
The East guy?
yeah,
Oh, they trying to rock out since last year.
that's it. And then we'll see. Damn,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What?
These upsets. I didn't think none of these teams would be here.
Yeah, you got the Game 7 tomorrow.
Who you got?
What?
Game 7.
Come on, bro. You know what we rolling, bro. Denver. We gonna win by 8 points, too. They ain't ready for no Game 7. Russ played Shea in the Game 7.
It's tough.
Bubble Game 7.
I think this game depends on what Joker show up.
Joker is going to score 30 points easy. 18
I got
rebounds.
Thunder by 3.
Hell, I ain't ready for no Game 7.
I think this will be the turn of the league once they get the Nuggets out of here.
I seen all them posters too. One of these players are going to win their first ring. I ain't see Russ up there. What we missing now, though?
Old ass. Ain't nobody think about bro.
Okay, they need to because he finna get him a ring this
I
year.
will say this: if the Nuggets win, they win the championship.
I ain't gonna say that. Even though I got them win, their toughest match is gonna be Timberwolves.
Nah,
It is. They lost to them every game this
gonna
year.
abuse Rudy Gobert.
Nah, they lost to them every game.
I understand that, but he's gonna abuse Rudy Gobert.
Of course.
I think Joker is like the only person that no team has an answer for defensively.
Yeah, I agree.
If they play the Timberwolves, he's going to abuse Rudy Gobert. If he play the Knicks, he is going to destroy Karl Anthony Towns.
Ooh,
He's
that's a
going
picnic.
to destroy.
Yeah, he is.
If he plays the Pacers, he is going to destroy Siakam and Miles Turner.
They ass gonna foul out every game.
He is, so if they can happen to get past the Thunder, I don't see nobody beating them.
I ain't seen nobody beating them anyway. Just being honest.
Just said the Timberwolves could beat them.
No, I ain't saying they can beat them, but they could. They lost to them.
If they beat the Thunder in Game 7, I think they breeze past everybody else. Barring injury, they breeze past anybody.
Give you this story. That's how this is gonna go. Russ beat his team last year, Clippers. His team where he got his name, OKC. Nuggets lost to Timberwolves last year in the playoffs. Russ here now, beat them. Championship cakewalk. Knicks, and we gonna beat the Knicks in 5.
I can see that. That's your storyline that you
That's
rocking
how we
with.
rocking.
The Russ redeem tour.
That's I ain't telling nobody, but I've been saying it like this the redeem tour. That's what we gonna do.
Nah,
And then
we're gonna see though. I think it's gonna be a good Game 7. I hope it's a good Game 7. I
It's
hope it's
gonna
not
be
a
a good
blowout.
game.
I hope it's not a
gonna be a
blowout.
good game.
But
I think the Thunder gonna go out. They gonna be winning by like 8 to 10 and a half.
And just
Third
choke it.
quarter. Yep. They gonna the moment gonna get too big. They role players gonna be hooping, but then it's just gonna be like they gonna collapse.
we gonna see. We gonna see.
Shout out Julius Randle.
Who the fuck is that,
He hooped last game.
bro?
You ain't see him hooping? Fit in off the bench.
I turned that game off at a certain point.
Okay, well, you got to lock in, bro. It's a long season, bro.
Nah, they was cheating. But
They was cheating for OKC. I give you that.
who you think Greek going?
Greek?
Yeah, realistically. And he put his request out there.
Houston or Mavericks?
He said the East. It's being reported
Bro,
that he said
you see
that
the
he wants to
teams?
go to the East. He wants to go to a team that
you
another
see the East?
All-Star will come to.
You seen the East teams? Did you see him?
That he won't, or
The way he go, where he would go?
No, I didn't see that.
He said the Raptors and the Nets.
Hey, Greek looking for a paycheck. He ain't looking to win.
Nigga having too many
If that's
kids.
true, he
Nah,
looking for
they
a
said it.
paycheck.
He said
I can understand Toronto. I think
Brandon Ingram over there.
no, I'm talking about as far as family, like a lot of Africans.
They
over
ain't,
there.
they ain't in Canada.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of them in Canada. So remember when Siakam was over there and
he what is he? I thought he was African.
I just said that.
Greek African?
I mean, his parents.
Yeah, he said something, but what the fuck is on the Nets?
The Nets, I don't know, bro. I can't.
D-Lo.
I can't see
He
it.
tried to roll with D-Lo. I feel you.
I
dude.
can't see the. I don't understand the Nets at all. Like that far. I think he gonna stay. I think he's just looking for more money.
Nah, he don't want no money.
I don't. Well, where can he go that like legit somebody could trade for him besides Houston? Houston is the only team that has the money and players and capital to get him.
Mavs. The Mavs.
I don't think they had the players.
They got him.
Who they gonna give up?
They give up P.J. Washington. They don't need him no more. They getting cool. Lively or Daniel. What's it called? I prefer Daniel.
Keep talking.
Then they got a couple of guards off the bench, some young guards.
If you Milwaukee, what you saying to that trade?
You better take something now because you ain't gonna get something later.
Get the fuck out my face, Stanley.
Okay, well, and then when he leave in 2 years, then
Fuck out
what?
my face, Stanley. Right, we got another year to impress him.
If I was the Lakers, I'd trade LeBron, man.
LeBron not going. They got no trade clause.
Oh well, they stupid. I try to get Brian up out of there because he from the league too.
After we get Bryce.
Oh yeah, out of shit show. That's on y'all shit.
Shout out to Bryce doing your thing. Where you going to Arizona next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him going anywhere but either San Antonio or Houston. I
Who
think
the fuck San Antonio got? Harrison Barnes?
they first round pick Harrison Barnes.
Nobody want HBZ, bro. We cool, bro. Nobody want
And
him.
Fox.
They not trading Fox. They just got him.
Crazy as hell. We could get Greek. Fox out of here.
Trade CP.
He still hooping.
Yeah, he on their team. Trade CP.
Him too. Shit. I guess, but yeah, I don't see him going nowhere besides one of those Texas teams.
Yeah, me too.
But shout out to Greek. Stay
He
in
want to
Milwaukee
go.
though.
He want to go to Raptors or Nets.
Stay in Milwaukee, bro. Just cement your legacy there. I understand you probably getting frustrated with losing. Dame came at the wrong time. I feel like he should have left 2 years earlier from Portland. He came at the wrong time. Consistently hurt.
They wasn't gonna win with him.
If they would have kept Drew instead of your boy.
Hey, my boy, he ass.
If they would have kept Drew instead of your boy, they had a better chance of winning. But
Should have kept Pat. Should have kept Pat.
shout out to Marshall.
Should have kept Pat. Anthonassus.
Yeah, they tweaked by letting T Nasty go.
That's why he wanted to leave.
His brother.
Yeah, he ain't playing that shit. They loyal over there, bro.
Loyal to the soil.
Yeah, they ain't.
Blood's thicker than water and money.
Yeah, it's over with. That's why he wanted to leave for real.
Yeah, but Dame's going to be out most of the season, so the team's going to be terrible. So I wouldn't be surprised if...
They gonna be decent. Porter and Trent, they gonna hoop.
That team going to be a lottery team.
Shit. They could be.
It's going to be a shit
I
show.
think Porter be a nice point guard for them.
Them tickets going to be a dub.
I'll take it. So they
We
play
there.
the Nuggets.
We there. Them tickets going to be a dub, but nah. Speaking of Dallas and trading Coop
Trading him? You said trade him?
for Greek. Would you do that?
Fuck no.
You gonna take?
Coop better than Greek.
You think that lottery rigged?
No.
Think it's just a coincidence that they traded Luka and then the same time frame they got the number one
The
overall
little
draft
ball
pick.
shit rigged. So when I go play the lottery, is that rigged?
I think the lottery is rigged.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
I bet you do. A lot of people do now that happened. That shit weak though.
I thought it always was rigged. The NBA is a business, bro.
It is a business, but I don't believe if it's rigged, everything else is rigged.
I think most of it is, if not completely rigged, but they have some. They
So
try
is
to
the
push it
games
so
rigged?
I
Is
think-
the fans
I
rigged?
mean, it's already been proved that the referees have a big say so in.
Hey, everybody know the referees.
Yeah,
gotta
so
say
the referees can be.
But is the fans rigged when they there? Is the shots rigged when they go in and go out?
You want me to keep it a buck?
Yeah, that's what we here for. Buckaroo. What?
I think the ball got a magnetic in it.
Oh my God, bro, please. If the game was rigged, Mike would have won with the
Bro.
Wizards.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Sometimes I be thinking, I be like, they hit that switch and the ball got a magnet on it and it's making it go in
Don't
the
tell
rim.
nobody else that. Don't tell nobody else that.
Nah, it's just because you ever seen somebody take a shot, you be like, bro, that shouldn't go in.
It happens. I ain't gonna lie. One time I was at the course. I know I can't shoot. Man, we was playing. We was at the max. I'm cooking. I had like 4 threes in a row. I'm damn.
So, I don't know. But yeah, Dallas Mavericks, they had less than a 10% chance of getting the number one overall draft pick, and they end up getting the number one overall draft pick in the lottery. And it's being reported that they're going to draft Cooper Flag. They could still trade that pick.
You heard what the truth is.
What?
Nico cooked.
Yeah, he cooked.
Nico
The
cooked.
league cooked. Adam Silver cooked this year, boy. He showed his ass.
Yeah, I'm still need to take them damn tournaments out. That's what he need to do.
Nah, get rid of the in-season tournament and the play-in tournament, though.
Nico cooked though. That's he had faith in himself. I don't think it's rigged though. I just don't see how would it be rigged.
I think it's rigged. Or if not rigged, highly influenced by something.
I think it's crazy that it happened, but I don't think it's rigged.
What a coinky dink. Shout out to all the Dallas Mavericks fans out
Nah,
there.
bro. Shout out TJ. Fuck that, bro. That's the diehard Mavericks, bro. Shout out TJ, bro. You said that shit, bro. You stayed down, bro.
Stay down. Hey, he was loyal. So my boy ain't give up.
He ain't.
He could
You know
have.
what I'm saying?
He could have said so much shit. He could have fucked them all that. He was
said,
like,
"Fuck
nah,
Luka,
bro. He said,
this
fuck
the
Luka.
squad."
This my team. I'm sticking with him. Nico. He said Nico made the right decision.
He did. Nico seen what everybody seen in that
He did,
championship. He seen it, bro.
Shout out to TJ though, bro.
And Coop gonna be better than Luka. Nah, my boy Coop, dude, man.
You say what?
Coop's gonna be better than Luka.
No, he's not.
Why?
Come on, bro. At his best, he go in Haywood.
Y'all gotta stop that. That's what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta stop disrespecting Coop, man.
He's Gordon Haywood, bro.
Top 5 one and done player for sure.
No, he not.
Name 5.
We did. I did that already.
Name again.
Melo Beasley, KD, Derrick Rose, Anthony Davis.
Ooh-wee. Might be better than Rosie.
He's not top 5. He's up there though.
Hey, and he better than AD for sure.
No.
That nigga had like 8 points in that championship
KD
game.
had like 20 blocks and rebound.
That's it? That's what you here for?
Yeah, it was that what he was there for.
Bro, he had Jeff Teague, brother, on his team.
Who?
AD. He had Dorian Lamb on his team. I damn near think Dorian Lamb won the MVP. No, bro. He's
AD.
not. Cooper's better than
No,
AD.
he's not. He did not have a better one and done.
Numbers don't lie.
They don't. He didn't win the championship.
He had a better team.
Give me 5 one and dones.
KD, Beasley, Melo, I guess.
Shrug your shoulders for. Hey, bro,
I
stop
guess,
playing.
bro.
Hey, bro, stop playing with
Melo, I
Melo, bro.
guess, bro. Damn. That's it. I don't know.
AD.
Oh, Coop. Yeah, Coop. AD was all right, bro.
Tatum.
Damn. Nah.
Zion.
Fuck that. Fuck that. No. Jabari.
Yeah, Jabari Parker.
Whew, Jabari. He was nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Tatum was better than him.
was better than who?
Coop. He wasn't.
At Duke?
Yeah, he wasn't better than him. He wasn't better than him. Paulo wasn't either. He damn near like them two combined.
Nah, he is them two combined.
Yeah, so they wasn't better than him.
Nah, I think Paolo had a better one of them.
No.
I think Paolo team was better, so Coop team wasn't as best as theirs, so he was allowed
Coop's
to do as
team was
much.
butt.
Right, so he was allowed to do more.
He wasn't trying to score though. He was playing doing everything. He wasn't. He was letting them niggas do their thing. He averaged like 4-5 assists. He wasn't.
Nah, bro.
Paulo, JT,
Paulo was trying to score.
them niggas wasn't getting the ball.
Paulo was trying to score.
Yeah, they wasn't getting the ball. That shit was cooked.
He ain't top 5.
Coop wasn't.
Though.
Yeah, he top 5 for sure.
Nah, he not. Let it go.
Good
Nah, he
shit,
got
Coop.
game though. He gonna be a solid player.
Gordon Hayward is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I be bullshit. He gonna be better than
Somebody wrote that on TJ page. He like, bro, quit hating.
Who said that?
Somebody wrote that on his page like, bro, he gonna be Gordon Hayward. That's why I thought you was playing when you got
Where
that
your phone
from.
at?
It's on the charger.
I'm gonna say, go find that.
Yeah, it's on his page. When they
Whoever
got the
said that,
pick.
you tweaking.
Yeah, he was like, bro, quit fucking hating.
I talk shit, but nah. Coop got game though. I fucks with him.
So what would you predict their record?
Dallas next year.
Yeah. If healthy.
Kyrie gonna be. You can't say if healthy because AD is never healthy.
That's true. Kyrie come
Kyrie
back
gonna
like
be hurt like
February.
half, so he probably come back like All-Star after All-Star break. Hopefully Clay don't get hurt.
But I don't think AD get hurt because
He ain't got to do as much.
yeah, like when he came back, Kyrie was hurt and shit, so he had to do everything.
I think AD, he usually don't get hurt when he is just allowed to just play defense.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah. So I see them, 6th, 7th in the West until Kyrie get back.
That ain't bad.
Nah, they going to be decent, though.
Healthy, though?
Healthy.
The whole year healthy?
The whole year
They
healthy.
Western Conference. That's minimum for me.
What you mean, Western Conference?
That's what they going. Western Finals.
It's going to take Kyrie some time to adjust from being hurt.
Ah, dang. He used to be hurt. Nigga play 8 games.
Yeah, but he's going to have to adjust to them. But you got to think, Coop going to be running the offense. Then when
He don't care about
when
that
Kyrie
shit.
get back, Kyrie going to have to run.
No, he not. Coop gonna still run it. Kyrie don't care.
I don't see Western Conference Finals, though.
Shit.
I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see it. Because the Lakers going to be better.
Come on, let it go, bro. Them niggas ass,
Lakers
bro.
going to be better. Minnesota going to be better.
Minnesota. After this year, Minnesota going down.
Nah, they got they too. They got Julius Randle and
He ain't gonna do that shit. This gonna
see
be
a repeat?
It's over with. He done.
nah. I think Minnesota gonna be better.
Because they gonna
Lakers
keep
gonna
that
be
same
better.
team and they not gonna get
San
better.
Antonio's gonna be better, bro.
Not going to the playoffs. No, they not. Watch they do something with that pick. They ain't gonna have Pop either.
Pop wasn't that his whole season.
And what happened? They didn't do shit.
Get well soon, Pop. Bro.
For sure.
I
They-
seen that video of him announcing the head
Hefe.
coach. Yeah, he was El Jefe, but nah. I hope he succeeds and stick around for a long time. But they still got Castle, Wemby.
If he
Fox.
plays, it won't be play. And that's a problem. But
I don't Wemby one hurt, bro.
yeah, they try to get that pick. But look, that's the problem with there go a problem right there. Castle and Fox. And they still got CP. He ain't retired.
He's over.
He ain't retired.
They're not bringing him back.
He is. He coming back.
Okay.
And then who they gonna draft?
I don't know.
So you draft a forward, he gonna be in Wemby way. Draft a guard, gonna be in Fox and Castle.
Wemby could play on the outside, on the perimeter. So he could mesh with
Wemby got 60 games, bro.
That's all they
it.
need.
It's not. They need more than that.
San Antonio gonna be better. Sacramento. No, I'm just bullshit.
Come on. Them niggas ass.
Golden State gonna be better
Why was they gonna be better?
because they get to play more with Jimmy.
They not gonna be better. Jimmy's gonna blow up that team next year.
We'll see. I don't see West Conference Finals.
Well, who you got beating them in the playoffs? If everybody help.
The Lakers.
For
Minnesota.
real though,
Minnesota.
bro. No bias shit for real.
No bullshit. Minnesota.
No. Because They already beat them.
So,
And who gonna stick AD? Not Randall?
no, Nas.
He gonna start.
He could do most of the guarding of AD though, because
He don't
AD's
start.
not gonna be in the post, so we ain't got to worry about that.
He gonna start.
Julius could stick him.
40 points per game.
If AD average 40, they definitely gonna lose.
Who gonna stay Kyrie?
He gonna be hurt. And
I said healthy.
what's his name?
No.
White chocolate.
Fuck is that? DiVincenzo? Come on, bro. He don't
Tay.
start either.
Tay.
He don't start.
McDaniels.
Can't stick him. He's not fast enough.
Who gonna stick Ant?
Do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Who cares? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Who else? Who you gonna say? Don't say Randall.
Who gonna stick Nas?
He's a bench player. Nobody think about
Who
him.
gonna stick Randall?
Please, AD clamping
Who
that
gonna
shit.
stick Randall, bro?
AD, he clamping that shit.
Clamping shit, bro.
AD clamping that shit.
I think they're gonna be a competitive squad, but Western Conference Final, I think you pushing it, bit, bro.
Okay. You gonna see?
We gonna see. They might even trade that pick, but
They already said they not. They picking Coop and that's that. They already said it's over with.
TJ, you got your jersey already?
It's over with, bro. It's
Nah.
over. They already said it.
The NFL schedule got released too.
Okay.
The NFL.
Need
Week
that sound
one,
for that.
straight out the rip. Straight. You want to go?
What? Week one?
Yeah.
The Packers?
Nah.
I bet hell no. Fuck no. I don't want to see no Bears, man. Let me give you your team right here,
Week
man.
one.
I'm not going to no Bears, man. I'm cool on the Bears, bro.
We pull up some key games though. Well, another thing I do want to comment on the NFL, bro. Why the fuck the Cowboys got all
Making
these
money.
primetime games?
They making money. They got the most money.
I'm tired of it.
San Francisco got week one Seattle, week two New Orleans, then Arizona, Jacksonville, the Rams, Buccaneers, Atlanta, Houston, New York. They got the Rams again, Cardinals, Panthers, Cleveland, Titans, Colts, Bears, Seattle. That's kind of a weak ass schedule.
Get busy.
And they just
So
signed
week
Brock
one,
for that.
we opening up Thursday night football with the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Eagles got 20.
Bro, I don't want to see the Cowboys. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Nah, that's a good game. They the division game. So they always play each other hard.
I don't want to see the Cowboys, bro.
I don't either.
Tired of seeing the Cowboys. We got a
Who you say win?
Oh, I think the Eagles gonna win. Don't they get their rings the first night too?
If they're at home.
Yeah, they're gonna get their rings. Then that Friday, they got the
You got
Chiefs.
a Friday game?
Yep.
Chiefs and Chargers.
Chiefs Chargers.
That's a cool game.
No, it's not.
You don't like it? Why?
I don't think the Chargers gonna be good this year, bro.
I think they're gonna be all right. I ain't gonna say they're gonna be good. I think they're
I think they're gonna be last in the division.
Of course you say that. Come on, bro. We being honest.
Raiders.
I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be
Nah, I
two.
ain't gonna lie though, but they're gonna be solid.
They can be number one.
Nah, they be pushing it.
Why?
That division tough.
That division is ass.
That's probably the second best division in the NFL.
Fuck no.
Who better?
The
NFC North.
NFC North?
NFC North. That's the best division.
And then Lamar Jackson division.
Baltimore?
Baltimore Bengals.
No, the Browns are ass.
They all right. The Raiders ass.
No, bro. We competitive.
Who else in y'all division?
The Broncos. They went to the playoffs last season.
They better than y'all.
Who?
Broncos.
They had a better record last year.
They better.
We revamped this year, boy.
Because y'all got Gentry?
Keep going.
What?
Pete.
Fuck is Pete?
Carroll.
Bro, his ass weak.
Gino.
Nigga bragging on Gino in 2025 is crazy. Fuck no. Gino ass is trash.
Hey.
Fuck no, bro.
Raiders this side, yeah, we going to the playoffs. We already made the bet, right?
Yeah, I was just going to bring it up.
Yeah,
You better
I
be
don't
ready
forget,
for that
bro.
shit.
We made the bet already. Ready's going to the playoffs. Another key game: Raiders, Patriots.
It's not a key game.
It is a key
It's
game.
not a fucking key game. Who wants to see that shit?
You know another one though.
Jackson Steelers. It's not a key game. It's an A-Rod standing on the dotted line.
You think he coming?
No.
You think he gonna retire?
No. He going to come in the middle of the season.
To who?
He going to go down.
To the. You gonna wait to go to the Steelers?
Yeah, he had made an interview, said he going through some family problems. I think his girl pregnant, to be honest.
I think he going.
I don't think he gonna be playing week 1.
I think he waited for the schedule.
But you want to know something funny though?
They play the Packers too.
They do.
He's playing for the Steelers.
But look, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. I think he already signed his contract.
I think it's just been low key with it, so he don't have to go to training camp. And
No.
I don't think he want to go to training camp and all.
He don't care about that. But I think he don't want that attention because that's the narrative. So he just like, we ain't gonna tell nobody I signed a contract.
They probably was a handshake deal.
Yeah.
Because when he signed it, it gotta.
But he pissed, and if he gonna fuck,
I know.
he gonna fuck them up.
I think I knew he. You know, I knew he was going to the Steelers.
Yeah.
The NFL put that schedule together.
Yeah. He gonna fuck them up though. He gonna like he hate Aaron Glenn for that shit he did.
Yeah. So I think the NFL knew that was gonna happen. We got some more international games this year too.
Yeah, I think the Vikings play like 1 or 2 games.
Bro, I'm tired of the international games.
Jair Alexander said the grass.
Yeah, we played them bum ass Steelers in Ireland.
Just played. Aaron Rodgers just played.
Week 4 in Ireland, the Vikings play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That could be another outraiser too, though.
Week 5, the Vikings play the Cleveland Browns in London. So 2 weeks straight, we out the country.
Shout out to London.
London on the track. Shout out to my niece London too.
That's what I'm talking about. Fuck them. I give a fuck about them.
Yeah, shout out to London too. She showed me her grades.
All A's.
Yeah, you know.
Smart kid.
Oh, she fucks with me. Where she get that from me?
No.
And she got to go to driver's ed next year too. So shout out to Big Low on the track. Week 6, Broncos and the Jets, they playing in London.
Broncos gonna win.
Week 7, the Jaguars and the Rams playing in London. It's a lot of international games.
Fonte.
Week 10, yeah, they did Germany bogus. You said
Colts and the Falcons.
Week 10, the Colts and the Falcons play in Germany.
That
What?
game gonna be bust.
No, it ain't.
Watch. I bet they score for 60 points. Watch.
I'm not watching this
I'm gonna
game,
watch it
gonna
for
hold
sure.
Week 11, Washington playing Miami in Spain. That's gonna be a decent game. No, it ain't. Dolphins ass. Dolphins gonna be ass this year.
They gonna be nice. They gonna be all right.
Thanksgiving game.
Ooh, I know the Bears on there. Washington probably.
Green Bay, Detroit. We always get that one.
Green Bay gonna win
I think Detroit gonna take a step back this season.
because of the coaches.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They got a nice formula. Though.
Lost their defense and offense.
They got a nice formula.
The Chiefs play the Cowboys.
Cowboys gonna win. Watch.
That's a blowout.
No, Cowboys gonna win.
The Bengals play the Ravens. I want to see that one.
It's gonna be
That's gonna
bust.
be a good ass game.
Bengals don't play their players though. They bogus.
Pay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
ain't
how
play
they
their
doing?
rookie yet,
What's
or
that?
Trey Henderson.
Yeah, how they doing? Henderson is bogus. But yeah, Thanksgiving got 2 good games.
3.
One. Nah, it's 3 games total.
All them games gonna be good. You don't like the Cowboys Chiefs?
Bro, I don't want to see the Cowboys.
I don't either, but I think it's gonna be a good
I
game.
don't think it's gonna be good. I think
So what about the Christmas game?
I'm finna get to him. I don't think Dak,
Dak ass.
bro, dealing with George Pickens.
Nah, he gonna pass on the ball. He gonna beat his ass. That's what you better do.
Bro, Dak might not make it to the season, bro.
Nah,
Dealing with CD and George Pickens.
See, they be crying too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disaster of a season, and then this probably gonna be Dak last season with the Cowboys. Then Black Friday,
Bears and the Eagles.
Bears Eagles. Why?
Definitely don't want to see that.
Why? I guess Caleb Williams is a. I guess, but
It was
yeah,
about 50.
Saquon chilling by halftime.
Yeah, he had 250 by halftime.
Christmas,
Lions and Falcons. Vikings.
Cowboys, Dallas. I mean,
That's going to be a good game.
Cowboys, Washington. This is a division game,
It's going to be good. I got the Commanders, though.
and then Vikings, Detroit. That's gonna be a great game. Probably game of the year.
Yeah,
One of the games of the year. Yeah, it's gonna be a solid game. Yeah, that's it for Christmas.
It's only 2 games?
Yep.
That's weak.
Oh, that went on Netflix. My bad. Then they got one on Amazon Prime. Broncos, Chiefs. That's gonna be a good game. It's a division game.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. Broncos going to win.
You got Broncos?
Yeah. They got good ass defense. They keep adding to it, too.
Yeah, I think the Broncos gonna be solid, but those are the games. The key schedules, though, I printed those out.
Nigga, you picked the favoritism schedule.
I'm finna go through the Raiders schedule. So week 1, we open up against New England. Week 2, we got the Chargers division.
You put a prediction on it.
Prediction?
Yeah, win or loss.
Week 1, I got a dub.
Who that?
New England.
Okay.
Week 2, I got a dub. Division, we played them good. That's a win.
Who that?
Chargers.
Okay.
Week 3, Washington. That's a toss-up. I'll take an L that one.
2-1 right now.
2-1. Week 4, we got a dub. It's the Bears.
Yeah, that's a dub.
So that's 3-1. Week 5, we got the Indiana Colts. That's a dub.
4-1.
4. The next week, we got the Tennessee Titans.
Cam Ward.
That's a dub. That's 5 wins. Week 6, we got the Chiefs. That's a dub.
6-1.
6. The next, what's that, week 9, we got Jacksonville. It's a dub.
Travis Hunter.
It's a dub.
7-1.
7-1. Then the following week, we got Denver. That's a dub. That's 8.
Shit, 8-1.
Then we
Y'all
got
better
Dallas.
look good like last year. I'm just saying. That's what you hitting at.
We got Dallas. That's a dub. We usually beat Dallas. That's 9. Cleveland.
10-1.
10-1. The Chargers next. We lose that one. It's another division game. We usually split the division. The next week after
Hold
that.
on, time out. Nigga, you saying the Raiders going 10-1?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm thinking you talking about the Vikings. What the fuck? Fuck no. 10-1? Hell no.
You don't think we could beat those teams?
No.
Bro, you tripping.
Who is y'all quarterback? Geno Smith?
Geno Dollars.
Nah, bro.
Geno Green.
I ain't gonna tell you.
G.
I ain't
G-Money.
gonna say win or loss, but 10-1 is insane.
And then after that, we got Denver. We'll lose that one. That's another division game. We usually split. Then we got Philly. We're going to lose that one. Houston. We're going to lose that one. The Giants. We're going to win that one. And then Kansas City. We'll lose that one. So we got, what's that, 11 wins?
Yes.
Yeah. 11, 12 wins season for us.
You
Based off that schedule.
don't pick no more wins and losses, bro. That's it for you. That's it.
You got what?
I do not. I don't even want to go crazy like that.
What's the matter? You ain't got no schedules?
Got Baltimore right here. They got Baltimore
They got a tough schedule, though, bro.
week 1. They got Buffalo.
That's nasty. Coming out the gate?
I think they're going to fuck Buffalo up.
Buffalo finna smoke them, bro.
Nah.
I think Baltimore take a step back this year.
Why?
I think
They
They
just signed Derrick Henry.
he's just getting older.
Getting better, too.
I think they take a step back.
Okay, you got Cleveland week 2. Of course,
That's
that's
easy.
fine. Week 3, Monday Night Football with Detroit. That's going to be a great-ass game.
They're gonna beat Detroit. Detroit take a step back this season. I
Then
think.
week 4, they got the Chiefs.
Ooh, that's tough.
So what you saying? 2-2 or 2-2 or 3-1?
2-2.
Okay.
I think they lose to the Chiefs in Buffalo.
They got Houston next game.
They win that one.
3-2. Rams the game after that.
They win that one.
4-2. Got a week 7 bye week. Week 8 against the Bears.
They win that one.
Week 9 the Dolphins.
They win that one.
Week 10 the Vikings.
They lose that one.
Week 11 Cleveland again.
They beat them.
Week 12 the Jets.
They beat them.
Bengals 13. They beat them. They don't have no defense.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow gonna be healthy this year.
He was healthy last year. They beat him.
We give him the dub too.
Week 14 the Steelers.
This their first or second time playing them.
First.
They beat them.
Week 15 the Bengals again.
They lose that one.
Week 16 the Patriots.
They win that one.
17 the Packers.
They'll be resting, so they'll lose that
Play
one.
the Steelers again after that.
They'll lose that one.
How do you have this?
Well, I want to talk about how many games he was going to play playing both positions.
Travis. So we got the Jackson Jaguars schedule.
What I really should have printed out was the cornerbacks and receivers for each team that he's going to play against.
Yeah.
For him to want to play both positions. That's really what I wanted to discuss when it came to him. Because they said they letting him play both sides, offense and defense.
Hell, week 1 against the Carolina, there's nobody. He might play his old teammate, though.
Travis and Cleveland. Shador.
Nah, week 1 against the Panthers. The Horn.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He might. Ooh, that's going to be nice for TV for him to guard him.
So he might play week 2 against Jamar Chase. Week 3, Derek Stingley on the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Week 5, I don't think the San Francisco really got nobody on.
Cornerback, though.
Who they got? Tre'Davious Ward?
Yeah.
Okay. Kansas City, who they got?
He's going to have to sneak guard Snead.
Snead?
Yeah.
He don't play for them.
You don't?
Play for the Titans.
Oh, yeah, I'm tweaking. My bad.
McDuffie.
Yeah.
And then they got Rice.
Mm-hmm.
Then Seattle.
Cooper Cup.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Who the cornerback? They cornerback nice. They got a nice quarterback. I forgot his name.
I did too.
Nice. He nice. Then you got the Rams. Devontae. Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to stay count.
He can't run either.
Nah, he can't.
Because they got whatchamacallit.
What?
I always forget his name. The dude who...
Oh, they got the running back?
No, the other wide receiver.
Puka.
Yeah, Puka.
Yeah.
You got Puka and Devontae.
Then
And then they still got a good defense.
they do. Then he got a bye week in week 8. And number 9, he got the Raiders.
Yes, it's just going to be a long night for him.
Who's the Raiders?
If he try to guard the tight end.
Brock Bowers, bro. And then he got Houston again. And he got... Oh, that's different on sense. He got the Chargers after that.
That's Devontae and Puka.
No,
Oh, Chargers. I'm tripping. Who they cornerback? Derwin.
He safety.
Oh.
They got Mike Williams.
He ain't gonna be on nothing.
Then you got the Cardinals after that, so that'll be Marvin Harrison.
Yep, Marvin Harrison Jr.
You got the Titans.
They got Snead and what's his name? The other, yeah.
They got Snead.
Who else?
Who they wide receivers?
I forgot his name. I'm sorry. This look bad too.
Yeah, this dude.
We'll.
Westbrook. They got the
We'll hit
Westbrook.
that later.
No, they got what's the call it?
Who?
They got he from Alabama. Yeah.
We guessing, bro.
Nah, we not guessing. They got Calvin Ridley. They got
That's
Calvin
who I
Ridley.
meant.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got Calvin
Calvin
Ridley. Then after that, you got the Colts,
That's easy. Ain't got nobody.
the Jets.
They quarterback don't throw the ball.
Yeah, but that'll be tough. You got to go against Sauce and Wilson.
That's gonna be the problem. Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner be holding a lot.
He gonna hold his little ass.
He got Patrick Surtain in the week after that. Yeah, he ain't gonna look at the ball. Then you got the Colts again, the Titans again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long season for him if he try to play both sides. I want him to do it though.
Me too.
I want him to do
prove everybody wrong.
Not even prove everybody wrong. I just like seeing shit be done. The Vikings, week 1.
I ain't even gonna ask you to do your predictions, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest and fair and
just wasn't.
unbiased.
You just wasn't, bro. Because you said the Raiders winning 10, 11 games is insane, bro.
All right, bro. Hey,
When y'all win 3 games, you're gonna be below.
you now you disrespecting us, bro. I told you we making the playoffs.
I know. You told me that before plenty of times.
So the Minnesota Vikings, week 1, we starting off Bears.
Come on.
It's a dub. Falcons, it's a dub. The Bengals, we'll probably lose that one. We got a rookie quarterback.
Who?
JJ McCarthy.
Oh, he all started good one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. 3-12. Fuck.
Cincinnati next.
What's that? Sam get his revenge?
Fuck is Sam?
Sammy Bradford.
Cincinnati Bengals?
You said Seahawks.
I said Cincinnati.
You said y'all lose that. Then you said Seahawks.
No. Well, Pittsburgh after that.
Oh, shit.
We
They
fuck
ride.
around. We'll lose that one.
They ride.
Cleveland, that's a dub. Philly, shit, we lose that one. Chargers, that's a dub. Detroit, dub. Baltimore,
I beat Detroit.
we not.
No.
Niggas gonna respect. Niggas gonna learn to respect the God. Don't be the next contestant on
beating
that
them,
Summer
bro.
Jam screen.
Come on,
Because you know who.
All right, who next, bro? 'Cause y'all not beating
Who.
them.
Let's keep that between me and you. Nigga.
Who next? Y'all ain't beating them.
Baltimore, we gonna lose that one.
You keeping with these wins? You keeping counting the wins? Because I want to hit the 10 wins on them too.
The Bears,
Man,
it's another dub. Packers, that's a dub. Seattle, that's a dub. Washington,
y'all not beating the Packers.
we can split it.
All right, we'll take that. That would be fair.
Washington, we lose that one. Cowboys, we beat the Cowboys. The Giants, we beat them. Detroit, we'll lose that second one. Green Bay, we'll lose the second one.
What's that? 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
They record, Rangers record better than theirs.
Yeah, I can go for that.
Okay. Yeah, Pittsburgh right here and the 49ers.
Yeah.
You like the 49ers?
They did a big thing there. Shout out to
What they do?
Mr. Irrelevant. Just signed a $53 million deal per year
Not
deal.
much. That was the stupidest shit you could do.
You don't fuck with Brock Purdy?
No. It's ass.
For the 53 though. It wasn't like they maxed him out and he the highest paid. 53, that's like middle of the road.
Deserve 15.
Huh?
Deserve 15.
15 a year?
Yeah. We ain't gonna give him that much money.
Nigga trying to pay him like he should do or something.
Shit, Shador better. Shit. And I don't even fuck with Shador. Shador better than him.
But nah, San Francisco, week 1, they play Seattle.
Hell.
They lose to Seattle?
Yes.
Week 2, New Orleans.
They might skip, slide back.
Week 3, Arizona.
They gonna win.
Week 4, Jacksonville.
Easy win.
Week 5, the Rams.
Loss.
Week 6, the Tampa Bay.
Loss.
Week 7, Atlanta.
We win.
Week 8, Houston.
Texans? They lost.
Week 9, New York Giants.
Ass whooping.
Lost or dub?
Lost. Watch. March. You gonna see. You gonna be like,
Who they
damn.
starting quarterback?
Shit, it better be that rookie they just drafted.
It's gonna be Jameis Winston by that time.
Oh yeah, I forgot they got them 2 niggas. It's gonna be Russ.
Russ gonna be subbed out by then.
No, he
They're gonna
not.
been lost like 9 games already.
Nah, they'll be all right.
Let me see. Week 10 they got the Rams. Week 11 they got Arizona again.
They beat them.
12 they got the Carolina Panthers.
They beat them.
Week 13 they got Cleveland.
Beat them.
15 they got Tennessee.
They lose.
16 Colts.
They win.
17 Bears.
Blowout.
Week 18 Seattle.
They win them. What?
No more?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
It's the last one.
Yeah, it's the last one.
All right, so look, Pittsburgh, if Aaron Rodgers plays 17-0.
Yeah. This.
No, so we said if Aaron Rodgers play or not. If we being honest, man, no, my boy.
50-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Now this, I printed this out because I think he gonna be with them.
All right, so we going off if he with them. They gonna 30-piece the Jets.
That's
He
one.
gonna smoke them.
That's 1,
Beat Seattle.
2,
Beat New England.
3,
Beat Minnesota.
3,
Fuck. They gonna beat Cleveland.
5,
Beat Cincinnati. Hey, they on fire, bro.
6.
Beat Green Bay.
That's a revenge game. 7.
Lose to the Colts.
The Colts.
It's gonna be a trap game, bro. They gonna lose.
All right, so they 7-1 right now.
They're gonna be 72 because they gonna lose to the Chargers.
Okay.
They gonna lose to the Bengals.
Okay.
They definitely Aaron Rodgers definitely on this team because they got them playing the Bears.
That's what I said.
So they gonna play the Bears. Of course, he gonna smoke them.
It'll be at 8 wins.
Yeah.
8-4.
Gonna lose to Buffalo and then lose to Baltimore.
That's 8-7.
No, that's 8-6.
All right.
Then they're gonna win against Miami.
9-6.
And lose to Detroit.
9-7.
Then they go 11-7 because they're gonna beat Cleveland and Baltimore.
Okay. I can actually see that.
Somebody being honest.
No, I can see that. I think they.
Somebody being honest instead of saying Raiders win at 10. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we grabbed a nice running back, a quarterback, and a head coach. What more can you ask from us? We got, defense is already solid. We got a good tight end.
They gonna run that running back to the ground. He gonna have 3 good years. They'll run him down.
Shout out to Gentry. Should have won the Heisman.
You was not saying that shit. Fuck out of here. You was not fucking with that shit, bro. Hell no.
Hey, before we get out of here, I want to send my love and condolences to the city of St. Louis. They had a terrible tornado yesterday that went through the city, displaced some people, messed up some people's homes. So to all my family and friends that's still living in the city of St. Louis and the surrounding counties and suburbs, you know, I send my love and condolences. If y'all need me, I'm here for y'all.
Go out there.
I will. If they need my help to help
Yeah,
rebuild
we
the city.
sending our love and our condolences.
If y'all need me, I'll definitely come out there though.
You doing?
Yeah.
We gone?
I used to live on the south side.
I send my love and condolences to my homie Poncho and his family. Lost his life yesterday due to blood clots.
Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. I ain't know.
It's all love.
How old was he?
34, 35.
Yeah. I know him.
Nah.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I think that's it, y'all. Been another great episode. It's been a long one, too. We ain't been here in a minute, so we had to give y'all everything we had and do some catching up. And once again, if y'all want to follow the podcast, follow, like, subscribe on YouTube at the First to 32 podcast, on Apple Music, the First to 32, not Apple Music, I'm sorry, Apple Podcast and at the First to 32 podcast, and Spotify at the First at 32 podcast, and on Instagram you can follow us at the First at 32 podcast, and we're out. Holla.